All right, welcome. So, we are roughly about, what is it? About 6 minutes. 6 minutes before Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War gets revealed, the multiplayer gets revealed for the world to see, as you can see right there, about 6 minutes out. We're doing a flyover of Earth from what looks to be a recon drone above the cloud coverage, of course, and everything. And we have seen flashes of different maps being shown up. Now, I can't remember the map layouts of all. You know the map layout when you're running through it. When you're in the middle of the battle and everything, you know where you're going. But if it's like a returning map. But the overhead layout of the maps and everything, it'll be interesting to see which maps are returning ones. I'm very sure that there is a bunch of them that are going to be returning maps. And as you can see right there, let's go right here. As you can see right there, that there's even more and more maps being shown off. So, just under 5 minutes, and I guess I could go into some stuff I'm looking forward to and some concerns about the game. 5 minute little mini let's talk, if you will. So far, from what we've seen, I think the story mode looks really good. I do like, one of the first time ever that I've seen that you can actually do some missions for like Reagan, and go back to that era of U.S. politics and war and everything. On the flip side of that, stand with the story mode for a second. It seems like they're almost reimagining the story, but keeping the same story exactly as it was before. And yes, I noticed give me 1 second here. I'm just going to keep this going, but I'm going to tweak my, oh jeez, tweak that just a little bit, get rid of that green screen a little bit. All right, but I was noticing, it's like the numbers are still there. We definitely saw that in the multiplayer reveal. This camera, this is a one-shot take. I'm not editing this. This is just like if you're watching a stream and you see all the stuff that goes wrong in the stream. Yes, same way that goes wrong in here also. But yeah, my first reaction to the story trailer that you've seen is the story trailer looks really good. The graphics look great on it. I'm really curious to see exactly the next mission that Woods and Mason go on. I've seen something about that it might be a custom character that you are playing alongside Mason Woods throughout the campaign of Cold War, which would be actually really cool in my book. It's just everything outside of the single player really is like lacking my attention. The multiplayer, of what I've seen of a leak, it doesn't look that great. And then I looked up the engine that this game is being made on, and it is actually the old engine, so the original Black Ops engine. So this game is probably going to have the Black Ops 4 feel because it's that same engine, which is just like, why would you do that? To me, I don't know, that just seems like a really weird way of going about it. I would think that, sorry, I'm still tweaking camera stuff and everything. I thought so. That's the reason why. Bingo. All right, sorry. Still tweaking stuff, but I don't know. My gut feeling is telling me that multiplayer is going to be better in Modern Warfare than it is in, than it's going to be in Cold War. Hopefully, once we get hands-on with the beta and everything, that we can give them feedback, and the game actually feels really good to play and run around in. Everything's very snappy. I'm looking for snappy kills or snappy controls, quick kills, and just that overall feeling like Modern Warfare has. That's why I've always liked Modern Warfare more. That's why I've always liked Infinity Ward's Call of Duties more, just because I feel more at home in it. If I see you, I can get you. If I get you, you're done. Black Ops has always been twice the amount of ammo for a lot of times half the results because the servers don't work as good. And having a long time to kill, mixing that with players that a lot of times are Wi-Fi warriors is a very bad feel. So, okay, we are less than a minute. So we are about to make touchdown or zoom in on the map or something. We are seeing Flight Sim 2020-esque gameplay. So this is going to be most likely the beta stuff. They're going to be showing off, what we're going to be doing in the beta. There is an open beta that's going to be happening for this, as there usually always is nowadays. Yep, here we go. We're over the top. Yep. We're seeing the maps. So for the last, I think it's been about an hour, maybe a half hour, we have seen a bunch of maps being shown up on the screen like that. 9, 8, 7, the world premiere. Here we go. World premiere reveal multiplayer.
Here we go.
Vondi.
Hi everyone, I'm David Vonderhaar, Studio Design Director at Treyarch. Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of Call of
I thought
Duty
he
Black
retired
Ops
from
Cold War.
Treyarch.
On behalf of the teams at Treyarch and Raven and all our development partners,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't
across the
like
world,
his games as much.
Thank you for joining us.
Let's see if he
Today,
can sell me
we
on it,
will
though.
recon across all Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, the world, the missions, the weapons, the characters, and the systems. And we'll make some fun announcements along the way.
Vonderhaar, you're
From
getting
here on
gray
out,
up there,
we talk
or
directly
down
to
there.
You, the best fans in gaming. Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the studio, along with some of your favorite Call of Duty content creators and streamers. One thing you've come to expect from a
I know
Black Ops
Dr.
game
Disrespect
that
is
we
doing
are
something in
never
this,
quite
'cause he is live
satisfied
right
with the
now.
status quo. We are always looking for a way to do it better.
Very Cold
But
War
some things shouldn't
looking.
change, and for every multiplayer game we make, one thing hasn't: how we start things off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
That close set, man. The budget that goes into these reveals. Dude. Graphically, this is gonna look impressive. I'm just hoping it holds together in the feel of it. Capture on PS5. Cuba.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
Biggie
You're all
Smalls.
that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
Biggie Smalls on the
We work off
soundtrack.
books
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
I like that game.
What the fuck are we doing in Miami?
305.
Let them come.
North Atlantic. Okay. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Zip lines.
Secure the sub.
I'll take care of this.
And of course, the fish physics. Why not have fish physics, right? And the battlefield map. Again, they're not showing any hit markers to see exactly how many bullets it's going to take to drop somebody. They're making it look really quick. I want to see an actual match, though.
Ah, shit.
Uh,
Soviet convoy.
Uzbekistan.
I'll drive.
This looks like MW2. What the hell? This legitly looks like Modern Warfare 2. Ural Mountains. Ural Mountains? Ural Mountains. We're definitely getting a ground war type of game mode. The other thing that's gonna be very interesting to see is if we see any like Warzone updates in this.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the open beta.
October
and instant
8th.
access to the Woods
Okay.
Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
You just saw it. This
My
is
itchy
an
nose, my spider
unapologetically
senses are
Cold
tingling.
War game set in the 80s, but it's still a Black Ops game. And for over a decade, we built our multiplayer experiences atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars: deniable operations that deploy around the world, signature combat tailored to how you play, connected experiences that deliver free, robust, ongoing content, and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone. Today, we're going to explore each of these facets of multiplayer. We're gonna
Problem
show
is,
you
I don't
how
like your
this
fundamentals.
globe-trotting, cinematically connected experience
3-lane maps
is
is
our most
just
immersive
camp
yet.
fest.
And then we're going to show it to you in a way we never could before, with a little help from some friends. First up, the bedrock of Black Ops: deniable operations. These are the places in multiplayer you never saw and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the
Redacted.
books and the targets and sources who stay off the record. The Cold War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our game's world
That's good.
and story and gameplay.
Yes, that's
Chaotic
good.
and always confidential, the deniable ops lie at the heart of multiplayer, raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of our world building. For Black Ops Cold War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in two ways: with the signature level design you've come to expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events. The fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the neon-soaked streets of Miami's famed South Beach.
I like this
Deniable
Miami.
Ops are the Black Ops stories inspired by history, but forgotten
Russia?
by the history books.
Well, yeah, because Cold
We've
War.
selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer. Later today, you'll see them played. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
Oh God, are they
My
going?
name is Brittany Beidelman.
You're gonna
I'm a
start
level
trying to sell me
I'm
the
Kendall
game.
Snow, associate level designer.
Just show
Brittany
me.
Farrell,
Just show me the
Jason.
gameplay.
I'm Matt Kutris,
Show me the gameplay.
senior level designer.
In Satellite, a top-secret American recon satellite
Has lost power and crashed in the deserts of
Central Africa.
With hired DGI forces closing in,
now it's a race to secure the crash site.
what I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this amazing natural space.
Because larger maps have more components, we can apply more details into maps like Satellite, which make
Why
them
does
feel
all
even more
this look
natural.
like
Satellite at the
MW2, like
center is like a
OG
king of the
original
hill.
MW2
Anyone who wants it
multiplayer?
has to run toward you because it's raised higher than
This
the
looks
rest
like
of
the map that you used to camp on the top. Well, people used to camp on the top
I'm
side.
usually playing one
I
of
didn't
two
like
ways.
camping
All
myself,
in, full
but then they would
ham,
sit up there
dying
with dual
again.
1887s.
Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's 2 different regions mean I can play long and short range tactics.
I'll be honest, I am trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun, that I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay in Satellite.
Chink.
The crash satellite is a super fun spot to try and outplay your enemies. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This
is
doesn't
going to be
look
one
like
of
a
those
3-lane
classic Black Ops
map.
maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements
Get my
fire up.
interest. I hate 3-lane maps.
East and West collide on the open seas in a top secret mission.
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken prototype nuclear Soviet submarine from the ocean floor.
The calm waters of Armada explode into massive naval conflict as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With no lanes, walling you
Yeah,
in,
there's gonna be a
players
lot
can
of swimming
engage
in
on
that
ships'
map,
decks,
and we've
in the
tried to
water,
do
and
swimming
on vehicles
before
like Wake Runners
multiple
and
times.
Vikings.
It never feels
Armada
good in
is
multiplayer.
chaos in the best way.
This really cool map that gives this amazing sense of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find and new ways
That map's gonna be
to
a pain in the
surround
ass.
or flank your enemies and get the upper hand.
A hidden safe house has been discovered right in
Moscow.
the heart of the USSR.
Back
In the
in
shadow of Moscow's
USSR.
opulent train station. With Spetsnaz
Yeah, this looks cool.
dispatch, the area has gone hot.
So the Moscow map is set in the dead heart of a big city. So you're wandering through the
I like that.
streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
There's this sense that you've been dropped.
I wonder
into
if there is going to be a Warzone second map, because this is looking very much like Warzone map
First
spots.
thing I do is run right to the center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map. And eventually, it doesn't take long, people are going to run through the metro station.
Yeah.
So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people.
Is this just Battlefield Metros?
Metros?
Metro station all
It's
over
a
again?
classic 3-lane map where teamwork really makes the
Ah,
difference.
I hate 3-lane maps. It just becomes a camp
January
fest.
17,
I've
1980.
always hated
This
3-lane maps.
location is heavily influenced by Miami's famous, or perhaps infamous, Ocean Drive. This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
The RTX is strong in this
Through dark,
map.
shadowy alleys. Go
You
out
see all
onto
the
beach, out
the
into ocean.
shine.
You can dive in the water and
And the
wait along the
reflections.
coast to get the drop on the other side.
Or you can just go right down the street and bask in the neon light.
The first time I
I'm
played
here,
Miami, I could hear
bitches!
this
Dum, dum,
80s
dum,
nightclub
dum, dum.
music playing through the walls of one of the buildings. The little details make it lifelike, and it becomes this joy to experience.
It looks cool.
Basically, my goal
I-
is to never be on the main street in the center, because that is sniper heaven.
Yeah,
And
always
that
is.
Brittany hell. So I always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
So this is the map that everybody was saying
Our
it looks
design
just like
teams worked
the
really
Black
hard
Ops
to
2
bring the
map,
best
which
possible night
it
experience to the
definitely
player.
does.
You'll see that play out when you sneak in the shadows on the beach or engage enemies in the center strip.
It really makes people feel like they're in Miami in the 80s. It's pretty cool.
But can we dress up like Scarface? Because if you dress up like Scarface, that's
In
it. You've won.
Crossroads, NATO has learned a large Soviet missile convoy is on its way to the border.
Special forces dispatch alongside MI6 to ambush the convoy. And secure the
MI6
weapons before all
James
hell
Bond?
breaks loose.
Soviet convoy disabled.
Can,
It's one of our most cinematic maps.
can I literally go
Boots
in
on
as
the ground
007?
feel that feels pulled from the campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect its own outpost to guarantee access to one of these tanks. But infantry combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn, and it's a mad dash to grab one. And now, running people over with the snowmobile is my favorite thing to do.
But which
Each
game mode
environment
is this? Is
changes
this
the dynamic of
TDM?
how you
Is
play
it
and caters to unique
Ground
loads.
War?
Crossroads
Is what?
a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
You're not gonna tell me that there's gonna be vehicles in regular multi.
The beaches of Miami, a frozen over lake, the open
This
ocean.
all looks like a
Our
battle
visual
royale.
research department racked up miles visiting them all. Because if you're going to deploy around the globe in this game, that required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is absolute authenticity. Step one in that process is photo scanning thousands of real
It always has
objects,
been.
terrains, and materials.
Which has been a
Those
good
assets
thing about
ensure
Call of
our
Duty
updated,
and Battlefield.
physically
And
based
everything.
renderer delivers the best looking Black Ops yet. True 4K, high dynamic range with
Photorealistic.
true color and tone. Ray tracing on systems that support it.
Yeah.
Photometric lighting courtesy of our Luminaire system, and overhauled contour terrain system. The result is gritty, it's believable, I dare say it's got ambience. Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt with more on the modes and missions ahead.
I just hope
We
it
talked a
feels
little bit
good.
about where you'll play, but let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War,
I saw
our
007
classic
in
game
there.
modes
We're
are
gonna
returning,
have
and they're
James
better
Bond.
than ever.
That's it.
From the tried and true team deathmatch, domination, and search and destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones and domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint And now we show you where the next hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup, rotate, and set up for the next fight. Across all of our classic modes,
I hate
we're working
hardpoint.
hard
Oh.
to make this the most
I hate that
rewarding
game
and
mode
competitive
so
multiplayer
much.
experience yet. And while your go-to modes are coming
It's
back
so
better
dumb.
than ever, let's talk about the innovative new modes you'll be going to next. With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
VIP Escort began with a question. How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted Black Ops that first inspired this franchise?
This is gonna
The result
be
is Extraction in its purest form.
Yeah.
A new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort.
babysitter
In Black
mission.
Ops, we normally task you with fighting.
Yay.
But VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as the VIP, your #1 job, it's to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying to stop you. As
Babysitter
VIP, you'll skip
mode.
create a class. You're too important after all. Instead, you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. The mission? Stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of 2 possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your squad back on their feet quickly via last stand and revive. Each team's choices and tactics create layers of strategy and counterplay, injecting the best of Black Ops themes directly into this competition. Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stick close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of what it means to play
You
Cold
should
War
be able to split into
multiplayer.
2 different teams. 2 different teams and have
next, we
2
wanna
people
share
looking like the
another new way to
VIP
play
if you
that
have a
goes
certain
above and
perk
beyond
on
that
that
classic
makes you a
66
decoy
experience you've come to
for the
expect.
VIP. Then you got
Combined
2 different
Arms is where
teams and
multiplayer gets
they don't
bigger
know
and
which
badder,
way.
bringing
That would make it
together
more
the
strategic.
best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay into a single cohesive combat experience. In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12 versus 12
This is literally
battles,
Battlefield's
each
Conquer
customized
mode.
and unique to
Okay.
its own environment.
It's Conquer
But these
mode.
battles aren't just bigger or more chaotic. We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement and enhance one another on each map.
Battlefield.
Tanks,
But
snowmobiles,
Battlefield with the
Wake
Call of Duty
Runners,
engine.
gunboats, and more. These vehicles amplify
Maybe.
the action, sure, but they also create jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight. The way I personally play Combined Arms depends on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's rally time, and I'm pushing to capture every objective on the map.
He goes like this.
Whether that means loading up a
Shines up his
gunboat on
head.
Armada or popping smokes so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads. I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. In Combined Arms, almost anything can happen. I'll seek out fun moments that aren't possible in other modes, like ziplining onto the enemy's ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken
Aw,
out.
zippy skippy.
At launch, you can expect even more Combined Arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this
You doing a
format can
lot of
deliver.
sales pitch on this? I just
Take
want to
Armada,
see it in
our most
action.
unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this sea-based map are your tactics, as each capture zone requires a different approach. Will you attack surgically with a 2-seater Wake Runner, gather your squad,
This
and
map
storm
looks
the main
terrible.
ship? From zip lines
Sorry,
to
but
traverse
this
the
map looks
to all
terrible.
new naval tactics, Armada is Combined Arms Domination realized, bringing high stakes, high-speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of
So-
bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered
So Modern
tanks
Warfare just
controlling the
tried
frozen
this
lake and surrounding
with
roads,
Ground War,
you'll need to choose how to take
and
on
it
those
ran
slow
so
movers.
fucking bad that nobody
So whether
plays
you're
it,
hopping onto a
and they
snowmobile
had
for
to
a
like
quick flank,
drop
rolling
it
up your
to.
sleeves and sticking on some
Well, they
seafood,
had to.
the story
They've
is
been
yours to
updating
write.
it or something like
Combined
that.
Arms Domination. That's it for deniable operations for now.
It just like
These zip
it
lines,
goes down
cross
like 2
frozen
frames a
lakes, and dipped
second
into
because
Miami's
just
beaches.
Call of Duty's
It's really
engine
just
just
the
can't
start of the
handle it
full deniable ops experience.
with the servers.
Add up the work on your favorite classic game modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination. and it all stacks up to our most ambitious multiplayer yet. One you can play any way you want and in new ways you
It's
never
a lot of
expected.
money and a lot of time and
If you're a Call
effort,
of Duty
and
League fan, we have a bunch
I'm
of
seeing
new
a
stuff
lot
lined
wrong
up
with it.
just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your deniable operations. And now I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our development pipelines to totally new technologies. But some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than ever to keep honing in on that authentic, classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights. Now we know that to you, combat is more than just pointing.
Black Ops has never felt
It's about how your operator
good,
moves
though.
and weaves through your surroundings. It's feeling the power of your weapon, how it reacts in your hands. It's the sound of bullets storming past you, the rattle and bang of
It's the
firing your
one
weapon.
thing your guns
In Cold
never
War,
do is
we're
sound
back to
different.
plausible,
Everything just goes.
authentic, boots on the ground combat, and that has allowed us to not only refine the feel of the game, but build on all the classic foundations of Black Ops: heads-up gameplay, automated healing, and grounded movement. Keeping your player experience in the front of
Automated
our
healing
minds
because we
has
fucked
also
up and added a
inspired
health pack in
fresh
one of our
wave
games.
thinking across our creative class and score streak system, where we're introducing features that bring unprecedented
Let me guess. Pick 12
transparency to
system
your
comes back
playing
again.
and cinematic wow moments to when you're playing. Now, innovating systems while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right, and we put everything we have into it. For
Just
each
make it
game.
feel like Modern
This is an
Warfare.
absolute team
Done.
effort. So I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun is almost always right in front of you and must look great. From a gun's seams down to its grime, the level of detail in Black Ops Cold War has never been higher. But our weapons also need to move in a realistic manner. You'll feel it in this game, whether you're clocking from long range or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of a gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark
That
of a
run
dog.
animation.
We're sort of imagining all these
That
guns
looks
as
cool.
characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that
We're
is unique to
infiltrating the
Call of
building.
Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how weapons look, animate, and sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Create a class. Pick
Let's
12
talk
system.
about two of the most significant and impactful features of multiplayer: create a class and score streaks. Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you
No kill
without
streaks.
making trade-offs. This year, better starts with simpler. Create a Class will be a slot-based system, no longer governed by allocations or the Pick 10 system. Will always boast a full class, a primary,
Yeah,
secondary,
that's what I'm talking about. All right, so they're totally just
and a set
copying
of
Modern Warfare. All
Field
right,
upgrades are items
all
placed
right.
in
That's the
world
first good thing
to
I've
give your
heard
team
yet.
an advantage. You can earn them
Sam
solely
turrets,
based on time,
proxy
not skill.
mines. God.
They are the only type of game content that works.
I love throwing them down by I hate getting hit by them.
Now, wild cards are back. In this system,
ace is
every class,
spades.
you can pick one of 4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary weapon with up to 8 attachments, carry up to 6 perks, double the number of lethals and tacticals you have, or carry 3 primary perks from any mix of categories. Of course, a key component of Create a Class is the gunsmith. In Black Ops Cold War, there are more optics and attachments to unlock and configure than ever before.
That's what you always say.
Every primary weapon can be customized with 54 attachments across 8 different nodes or attachment
What?
points, with at least
Oh,
6 options
50
per attachment.
oh.
By default, you can equip 5 attachments or 8 with the gunfire wild.
I'm like, you can put 54 attachments on your gun all at once. My brain went straight to that. I'm like, what?
It's a positive or negative percentage.
Holy
you can now
shit,
build
yeah, okay.
backwards, specking out the perfect gun.
It's
versus
totally
what
Modern
you
Warfare.
see in the field. This takes the guesswork out of the system and helps us on our never-ending quest to make the most balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played. There's one
If
more
they
thing I
get
need
the
to talk
feeling
about.
down that
First
feels
up,
like Modern
we've
Warfare, it
updated
does not feel
score
floaty
streaks
or
so
clunky,
score is kept through
this could be the
This
best
change
Black
gives
Ops
all
ever,
players a
but
chance to engage
that's a
with score
big
streaks. One
if
of the
they
most
can get that
visceral
down.
and fun experiences across multiplayer's signature
Because I don't think I've ever
If you
seen
go
them
on a
get
streak
the
and
feeling
string
of the
together
game the right
multiple
way.
kills before your own death, streak score bonuses help
Even
you
with the
earn into those
jetpacks, the
higher
game
powered
felt
score
it
streaks.
just didn't feel
To prevent
as
score streak
fluid
spam, each
as
score streak will go on a cooldown after it's used to
as
pace out
Infinity
trees.
Ward.
So, what score streaks are we talking about? Well, your favorites are back, but we've also got a
The
few
RCXD,
surprises. Score streaks in Cold
fucking
War
that
can be
little
used in
bastard
all the
ass
classic
RC car.
ways. To aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game with a fun new experience. We've also tailored strategy into the system, as score streaks can often be neutralized with a counter score streak. And now I'll pass it over to Sunny to share more about our operators and how they move in Black Ops Cold War.
Elites.
Please don't make it
powerful.
where they have
When you
special
play as a Cold War
abilities and shit.
operator, You won't just step into the boots of a highly trained
We don't
precision
need a
team.
hero shooter.
Every movement will have a purpose. To increase the fidelity and feel of even the smallest elements, modelers, animators, and concept artists all work side by side, planning for every point of contact with every gun, every stance and position, every scenario.
This feels like they're
Thanks
bringing it back
increased dynamic
to
bone counts,
basics
we've been able
though,
to
which
enhance the
is
effects of physics and gravity
good.
on what you carry, from the weight of your gear, like pouches and grenades, to the way a wallet chain or rope sways as you sprint. Your entire operator will move more
Physics.
naturally than ever. Here's 4 specific ways movement has improved through
That's
new cutting-edge
basically the
techniques,
new
animation,
graphics
and
engine,
programmatic movement.
or the upgrade
The first
graphics
is
engine.
Sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start. You start with a little sprint, and then it slows down to normal speed. This lets you feel the momentum of like where you're going and where you're going to
characters have
We wanted
weight.
to preserve the fluidity and fun of an operator's
Maybe
I
I don't know. Maybe this might be good.
This allows 2-player movement states to function better as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace.
Maybe.
Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise.
Yeah.
Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk.
Oh.
But Ninja is no longer the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving.
Right.
Lastly, we've incorporated a classic jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement mechanics is to ensure
Okay.
operators' actions are not just authentic, but intuitive. When
Okay.
you press a button or a key, you should always feel in control of your operator. And this system has been built to translate your decisions into
It's a very
dynamic movement more
snappy,
seamlessly than
fluid
ever.
movement,
The era of the game
but
might
with
be the
weight,
80s,
so you don't feel like
but
you're
the
just floating
characters you play
around.
will move and shoot like the world's most highly skilled operators.
Maybe,
Signature
maybe
combat.
they might have
It
finally
isn't just how a gun is shot.
They
It's
just
how that gun feels. How it
copy the
sounds,
feel of
how
Modern
it's
Warfare.
designed to create a combat experience. And combat isn't just about conflict. It's also movement. So the fluid ways in which your operator
I think it's
shifts
because
around the
Warzone
AO
has been doing
and
so
carry
damn
the
good,
gear
and
you
everybody
outfit them
always says
isn't
that it
just as
feels so
important as the
good.
choices
I think
you make.
Activision finally said,
Choices
Treyarch,
like the overhauled
copy
creative class
copy
system,
those guys.
or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith,
Make it feel the same.
or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they are at the heart of Black Ops Cold War. Now, on that note, I'd like to introduce Miles, who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone. You've seen how we're pouring it all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone, continuing and expanding the blockbuster Battle Royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution, with Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action. Cold War and Warzone will also share post-launch content from a narrative standpoint across both the Battle Pass system and item shop content. This interlinks Call of Duty in ways that evolve the Warzone experience while delivering jaw-dropping moments. So yeah, you can expect some surprises along the way. One surprise we're avoiding is the feeling of starting over. It's important to us that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items, which is why investment and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone. While these are two very big games, from the beginning they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both Warzone and Modern Warfare. We're collaborating with our studio partners across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that'll immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War. That's multiple studios totally committed to continuing this new tradition of insanely fun, absurdly accessible Warzone action. We can't wait for you to see how Verdansk and all of Call of Duty will evolve in the year ahead. But that sense of interconnectedness, it extends beyond.
It should be a
just
second
Warzone.
map.
That's why I'm excited to confirm that Black Ops Cold War will not only support cross-platform play and progression, but will also deliver cross-generation play to the game.
From
That's
PS4 to
because Black Ops
PS5,
Cold War is,
from
at its
Xbox
heart,
One to
a
Xbox
connected
Series
experience.
X.
And playing together on whatever platforms you prefer only betters that experience. Cross-play and cross-progression across current and next-generation systems across all modes. That won't be easy, but it's worth it to allow fans who have never had a chance to play together to squad up and deploy, no barriers between them. And with the Battle Pass system delivering a steady stream of post-launch content, Black Ops Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience, making it the deepest game in franchise history. Vaughn, where do we go next?
Yeah, Miles.
I can't tell you how much I loved seeing that was not World War II. Oh,
Hey, what's up, Van? On behalf of Beanox, we are extremely excited and proud.
Beanox.
Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to battle it.
Crash
as a
Bandicoot.
PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of
Beanox
game
works on Crash
Call of
Bandicoot.
Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC in the past, including uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to
FOVs,
improve features
nice.
and customizable settings.
Good.
One of the
Bring it to
biggest
console.
improvements this year is that the Black Ops engine now runs on DirectX 12. This has led
Really?
to a huge improvement in terms of performance and latency reduction.
Cool.
For players who prioritize immersive gameplay, we have a great partnership with
NVIDIA.
Ray Trace Effects, Performant Accelerating Deep Learning Super Sampling, or DLSS.
Nice.
And RayFX Latency Optimization.
So it's going to be
technology.
very easy
We will
running.
Implement ray trace shadows and ambient occlusion to improve the quality of light shadow
Because
and sunlight.
yeah. It's the same stuff that they got run in Modern Warfare. It's just an updated, the latest updated version of it. Modern Warfare is also very easy to run, so this game should be pretty easy to run all that.
So players will be able to
Hopefully the
increase their
PS5
throughput maintaining the
really uses DLSS
For
and
players
uses
who
it
need
very
better
well because that could
responsiveness,
actually help out
we've
frame rates.
integrated the Reflex low latency technology to lower system latency.
It keeps RTX
This
while keeping
combines
frame
both
rate.
GPU and game optimization. We're also happy to announce that Reflex will be coming to Call of Duty Warzone in the future. We have so much more to talk about, but right now I would like to hand it back to David Van Dorp.
So Modern Warfare is going to get a huge ass update
We
once again.
declassified a whole lot today, and one thing is clear: Black Ops Cold War is here, and it's ushering in a new chapter of deniable operations that are undeniably Call of Duty at its very best. Realistic, plausible, gritty. You've seen our team-wide commitment to storytelling, infusing the story and spirit of the Cold War narrative into everything we do, even in multiplayer. You've seen our emphasis on authenticity shine through every location.
How in the hell are you going to have
every
Modern
weapon,
Warfare and
every
actually
vehicle,
no, that
every
does make
character.
a lot of sense now I'm thinking
Each
about
one
it.
telling a story we can't wait
Because
for you to
technically we're
uncover and
kind of in a
experience.
Cold War as it
You've
is right
seen us
now. It's
challenge
just,
ourselves
you
to
know,
not only innovate on
we don't
classic
say
game
it.
modes, but introduce a new generation of instant classics. Modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination. You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch,
Yeah.
including new and limited time modes.
Battle passes.
No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love. Grounded and always realistic, you'll
Jeez.
move fast and fluid.
Between this and Rainbow Six Siege, everything is, and then all the fighting games, everything, and the new AAA titles, it's like, where do I go? What do I do?
Infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. Warzone and Cold War. The events in one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never seen before.
So Activision is
Black
bringing
Ops
the
Cold
two
War is
studios
not only
together.
a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should
Modern
be the
Warfare
end
has
of our
always
show,
had the better story.
but this wouldn't be a Black
It
Ops
really
multiplayer
has,
review
but
without
they're
some
bringing it
Black Ops
into
style mind
realistic
games.
stuff.
We have
So
talked a lot today about what Black Ops is,
Okay.
how it feels,
We'll
what
see.
it does. But for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences.
let's see it.
In Black Ops
Let's
Cold
see it.
War,
Come on.
we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam. This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that we loved about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity, and it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called Fireteams. You'll deploy into larger maps, play fast, pushing through multiplayer objectives and modes.
Oh,
and
it's
thinking.
operations.
The action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in. Enter Fireteam Dirty Bomb, one of the most unique game loops we've ever imagined.
Destructive
You and your
environments?
team must search for uranium. Then deliver that uranium to Dirty Bomb's position.
Yeah,
around
this
the
is just
map.
operations.
Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb.
Literally what Modern Warfare did in Operations, except for Operations didn't work in Modern Warfare.
Every decision you make impacts your survival rate.
I still have not ever finished an Operation, which I really need to get through those. I need to do
Fireteam
those.
Dirty Bomb and the other Fireteam modes and maps in the weeks ahead as we get closer to our public beta. I guess there's only one thing left
Damn
to
you!
do. Let's
Stop
play
flying over.
Black Ops Cold War.
All of a sudden, Knight Rider just comes flying. Hopefully, so talking about sci-fi stuff, hopefully they keep it realistic and not have like fucking rubber duckies on the guns or any of that bullshit that they've done in the past. If you want to keep up with Modern Warfare, keep the damn thing realistic. If you're going to be bringing everything into Warzone, keep this damn thing realistic, because Warzone, that's why it's so good. It is realistic.
You're here because you're the best
It's not
special forces
100%
NATO has to offer.
through and through realistic, but it's really realistic.
We work off the
Like a lot of people get that
Operating
confused too. They
shadows.
take it to the extreme of
the
like,
wolves at bay.
you know,
Today,
what realistic means. All right, we've literally just watched this trailer. In all honesty, this does look really good. But Treyarch games have looked good in the past, and they were not. So, then it comes down to getting hands-on with it. Open beta. Let's see what this feels like. Let's test this thing out. I can tell you right now, that map is going to be a piece of shit. That watery ass map, nah. I do like the M16s are there, the M4s there, the 1911s there. It's regular guns that you know how to use, you know how they should work. I'm seeing a lot of Battlefield influence in this too. That snow map looks like it's from MW2. This kind of looks like in between the Saudi Arabia, I'm pretty sure it was, in Battlefield 1, and this looks like the MW2 snow map with the skidoos in it. Like I said, this all looks like I think they're going to be doing a second map. This looks like a Warzone. It looks like pieces of Warzone. I mean, this looks like a Warzone trailer. Which, what's the biggest thing out there? Battle Royale. Whether people like to admit it or not, that's the biggest thing. That's the number one thing that they want to go into and do is Battle Royale. That's what this looks like. Thing is, people are going to be so hyped up for this. I've seen the fan base get burned by Treyarch before, so they got to earn it. Oh, the zombie shit. I hate zombies. In all honesty, I think it's just boring. Advanced Warfare had a sort of decent, I played through it. But that's like the only time I've ever been like, okay. Alright, now we're going to see a full-on, like, everybody pros versus Joes inside the matchup, right? We better be. I'm hoping we are. I think, let me actually go and see something here real quick. So I'm pretty sure Doc is actually, I know Dr. Disrespect is like, I kind of want to check this out. Wolverine's in this damn thing. Swifter. I don't know you. Just bro. Oh, okay. Maven. Swifter, right? Swifter's got a big ass beard now. Sorry, it's been a while since I've been around the esports scene of Call of Duty. But yeah, Maven, like, come on. I know Maven. He's from back in the day. Okay, so Doc's just like checking everything out. So now we're going to be seeing... Wait, are they going to be actually playing it, or is it going to be all pre-recorded? Because then we can actually check out the netcode and the servers.
And as a bonus for everyone watching this stream, we'll also talk about how Treyarch is approaching free post-launch content for Black Ops Cold War, as well as how they've
Battle Pass
for PlayStation 5.
This sounds awesome. Are you okay? Are you ready?
Holy shit, yes, I am ready.
Oh my god! All right, just let's see it.
What's up, guys? I'm Nameless, and I'm here to make sure that you guys don't
Yo.
miss any of the crazy moments that we have throughout the day. We have some of the top streamers from around the entire world itching to play Cold War, and we're going to be kicking it off here very shortly. These guys have been streaming. These are your favorite guys playing, different games that we've had over the years, and playing up some of them on the screen right now. We are going to have some of the guys that I've been loving to play with and watch over the years. Bobby
Drifter.
Cat Content,
Hey.
Cat Gun, Legion. You know these guys from YouTube, from Twitch, from all
Cat, I know Cat. Nick Merckx.
Noah J, Sean J Gaming, and also Marksman.
Right. TP. Timmy.
Hopefully he can stay on the map. And also, we also have many more, as well as some of our CDL pros. They're going to be all participating today. And now let's take a look at what these guys are going to be starting off with.
Yeah, I fell the fuck off from the CDL. Call of Duty League. It ain't what it used to be. That's for damn sure.
Thank you so much, Nameless. Yes, for the commentary. Myself and
Yeah.
Merc, how you doing, buddy?
I'm just so excited to be here.
Oh my goodness.
Revealing these things, and I cannot wait to jump into the gameplay. The trailers, they just look so darn good.
Yeah, it's like death taxes, and we know we've got a new Call of Duty every year, and I'm excited to get into this and look at all, the new modes, the new vehicles, all the stuff we're going to touch on, whether it's for casual player, competitive player. We're going to go through all the cool features this game has.
We've obviously had some eyes on with it, seen some of the players playing it, looked at some of the internal stuff, and it's just really cool, like the passion and excitement. Well, you saw from all the devs, everybody's ready to get this game out there for people to play.
Yeah, just so many new things that we're going to be taking a look at, just so many new features. As Nameless was saying, this map entirely on water. There's vehicles you can take around the map. You can play on the boats. There's going to be 5 different zones. It's first to 400. And, well, there's just so many different ways to play the map.
All right, so what, kicking it off with Noah J.
This game's gonna have a hell of a hype train behind it. Oh, shit.
His success, and obviously a very talented Call of Duty player in his own right. We'll see if he can hit with a sniper. Just take a look at our good buddy Mud Dog's in there, Jericho.
You didn't miss
Keep.
much
You've
in the
got
audio
a full
department.
laundry list of just popular streamers going off as Noah J hitting shots.
And just right away, you look at this map, you look at this gameplay, and doesn't it just look like Treyarch? The color palette pops out.
It
There's
just
so many
it
different
just looks
attacks
like
that
it's
we're going
lagging.
with. You see the kill feed. You have the traditional Black Ops mini map.
Oof.
Man, I just love Treyarch.
No, yeah, I love the mini map. So the first
Oh,
thing
yeah.
you noticed
Oh,
when
you-
you took a look at the new title coming out this year, but Noah, as you'll see in pubs,
The
more often
connection.
than not, he's set up in a power position.
The
Sniper
connection
man,
might just be the
to
issue.
drop numbers, but yeah, I mean, he's been around for so long, comfortable with every dev, every title, as he's experienced everything Call of Duty has to offer. But yeah, it's what Nameless was saying.
Wait a second. So the game trailer was on the PS5, so this is running on PC.
Score streaks coming in. I believe that was a attack chopper in.
That's 100%.
Just
Everybody's playing on
dominating the
PC
other
with
team,
this.
but still a tight race in the score department.
Yeah, I mean, his first clip when he first tweeted out, I was watching as you guys were introing
Hunt
it. You know, we're going
thieves.
through the devs, and he goes, "Sniping is."
Oh right.
back."
Noah
it's so
J. Yeah.
exciting
Okay,
to
I've
see
seen
the
Nate
zip line
Shot
coming through from
posting
ship
up
to
about
ship.
this guy.
It just looks
Right.
so smooth.
Like I said, it's been
chaos in the air. The attack choppers going down, and his team with a slight little lead.
it's been a long time since I've been around anything like pro level of Call of Duty.
You know how much he
I've
loves
kept
to
up with Call of
operate
Duty,
with that
playing the
sniper
games and
head. He's got
everything,
the
but
shotgun for close range. A reminder, this is combined arms domination, 12v12, and we're going to be showing a wide range of stuff today, right? We're going to have some 6v6, 12v12, showing different maps, from your 3-lane maps to your more open kind of sandbox maps as well. There's something for every player in this title, and we'll progress through that over the course of the next 2 hours or so.
I'm like,
just exciting to see the new.
I'm reminiscing right now of like old days, and I need to
The gameplay they've come up with throughout
I
their
need to pay
cycles has
attention to
just
like
been
hit markers and stuff.
Yeah, and something to notice today when we're going through domination.
You can't
something
see
that's a
anything
little
'cause
bit
the
new
damn thing's
compared to
lagging
past
so
Call of
much.
Duty titles. It's not just one flag. It's more of an area that you're really going to be capturing. It's going to create more of I think, a combat dynamic around those zones, right? So, you can play in different areas. You can capture it from different spots. But here as well.
It's about time they switch
Sounds like we're
people
hopping
up.
on board with Swag. We're going to be jumping from lobby to lobby.
We're
with a
hopping
lot
on
of
board
different
with-
creators as they get started.
With Priester.
Looks a little bit different
No, that's
right
Swag.
now. This is Swag. We've been watching.
Oh
him
God,
a
this
lot on
fucking
Warzone.
guy.
You know what a monster he can be.
This
Over
fucking
Jericho,
guy.
One
Really?
of my favorite streamers to watch.
Why we got
he gets in some
no,
of these
no,
big
get Jericho
tournaments
off the
playing
screen.
on
No,
Warzone and
no,
various
that
modes.
guy,
And
fuck that
Jericho,
guy.
maybe not the most talented player in the entire world.
He's not
You know
talented
what?
at anything.
He's handsome. He's one of the most entertaining
Yeah, let me,
streamers in the world, and
No, he's not.
I love him. I love Jericho.
You take that
Guy's a
back.
beast.
He loves to have fun, and that's what's important.
Jericho's a
He's trying to
shithead.
show off the zip lines a little bit. You can hear him talking a little bit. I mean, they've had some experiences. Well, this is Sky's one of the CDL pros. He was an MVP candidate for us, but here you go. You see him taking a boat, trying to capture this A zone, and yeah, swimming. Well, when was the last time you saw swimming? What, Black Ops 3, right? So, you have these different features from past titles in this game.
We'll see what he
What?
can do from the sneak
Black Ops 4 had swimming in
underwater
it. What the
positions,
fuck?
but, yeah, just working the
I
objective
swear,
around.
Black Ops 4 had swimming in it.
As his team, I think, doesn't have
There
a
was- yeah, the
single
water
flag
map.
as of now. But remember,
There was totally a water map where you went and you had to like swim underneath the bridge and all that stuff. That was Black Ops
if
4,
you're
I'm pretty
wondering why
sure.
the score looks a little bit different, we're just hopping to a ton of different POVs and showing you guys how stuff is breaking down throughout the course of the day. As we go right over to Marksman, and he's in a boat looking to get busy.
Yeah, you can see he's got a turret on him as well.
Yeah,
Just
right, Priester.
Right, you
Don't
can
shoot
hear
me.
that minigun go off later. Priester, that's a nice headshot.
I
Marksman,
like my bow.
known for his search and destroy gameplay. He has been playing Call of Duty for so long since we've been involved. So
This is just
great
Battlefield.
To see him involved today. Well, yeah, just patrolling the area right now with this boat. And well, Swag, he's getting aggressive. He's got the MP5, the classic MP5, and you can just hear Tim yelling.
Yes, Tim, I get
Timmy!
it. I'm not a father, but I am also bald, and I know it makes life a little bit more difficult. But Tim, there is love out there for bald men like us, and you're an absolute beast. But yeah, are you
That
surprised
TTK
to
looked
see
pretty
Swag
good.
with an MP5 in hand?
Now,
Looks to be very natural.
Yeah, getting aggressive, right? You watch him play Warzone, he gets busy. Tim,
Okay.
on the other hand, you see the movement coming in. Yeah, a lot
That
of these
looked good.
guys, they're used to Modern Warfare. It's going to take them some time to get used to the movement.
But you shouldn't. It should be the same damn movement. This is what I'm saying, though. This is what I'm saying. The movement should be the same. Modern Warfare feels so much better than Black Ops. It always has. Make the damn Black Ops movement the same as Modern Warfare.
Carry on through death, and depending if you're getting a lot of kills.
Fuck the fanboys. Make it feel good.
One thing I kind of like is, we've
You know what I'm
talked about
saying.
sort of score streak spam in the past when somebody's going off. The fact that there's going to be kind of a cooldown on it, so there won't be that same spam. It's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I'm excited to see how it works in the various.
This is the best these servers are ever going to look. Also, like netcode wise and like how much ping and latency and everything you got going on. Drifter, he's a Battlefield type of guy. But this is the best you're ever going to see it because there is only these players on the servers right now. Wait until the open beta when everybody's in this motherfucker. Ooh, you're going to be seeing all that lag.
I was actually thinking
Then you
about that.
really get to see just how bad this game is going to run online.
How wild, like just water.
Or how,
That's like a
the
silly
possibility
thing
of
to
how
talk about.
bad it
When you think about years
could
and
run
years and
online,
years
I should
ago,
say.
various games, like, it's just nutty how far it's come.
They're all above me. If I try to go out any other way, oh god.
Trying to figure out what he wants, but I just love the 74U. It's always been one of my favorite guns, back from COD 4, back from Black Ops 1. I am so excited that he's back here
That's fun.
in Cold War. Nice shots by Drifter with that headshot, taking down Hutch. Hutch.
I really don't give a fuck about this type of, yeah.
Go around this zone, and well, it is the that's not Hutch.
That's not Hutch.
That's
That's Karma, exactly.
Call of Duty players of all time. Absolute monster.
OG
He's actually
Optic.
one of my favorites to watch at the beginning of the games because
come on, Seth.
he is always switching it up, trying different weapons. Like the guy just loves playing COD.
Oh, I hear Scumpy in the background there.
He really loves the game.
These are my
I
old
think a little
people.
bit of trash talk that was coming from his former teammate and Scump, Seth Abner, absolute monster. Yeah, I'm not sure who Seth Abner is, but yeah, Seth Abner, absolute beast. Okay. Well, maybe to a different POV.
Wait. Oh, he was watching Scump.
Oh.
He wasn't even playing. We were watching Scump. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. I was wondering why I was hearing kind of Seth's callouts more than anything. And this is a navel. What's going on with his hair, Joe?
I mean, listen.
Okay.
The guy,
All
his
right.
boat just flew off. I don't know what was going on. Nice shots.
Wow.
Down courage. I don't know. You know, he didn't have the best year for the Seattle Surge, and listen, he's trying to earn some subs.
He goes by Deputy Hadbad now.
I don't know what
in case
that
you weren't aware.
really means, but I love it.
Yeah, this is a guy whose company we've enjoyed a lot this year playing Call of Duty with. Symphony, absolute monster, one of the most talented aimers I've ever had the privilege of playing with. The guy is nutty, and well, you can see how accurate he can be. There's Hutchie Poo. How you doing, sir?
Hutch back in a boat. Back in a boat. Is he just gonna get it? Get on
The Hutchback in Notre Dame.
Take down the players ziplining across, and I don't know, man. Watching the players.
This
zipline,
just
looks so smooth. The pace they go at. It looks incredible.
This so badly feels like small scale Battlefield. I think that's going to throw a lot of people off. I'm just my gut reaction to this is a lot of people are going like right now.
Because I'm at the most comfortable in the water, Joe. I'm a modern day Aquaman.
I think people probably don't give two fucks about this right here. They just want to see that battle royale. That's my gut reaction feeling to this.
That's what they need to add.
I've been still playing a lot of multiplayer on Modern Warfare, but
Calling Jaws, I like that.
I'm with that. You're fucking high.
damn.
I don't think Nick is very pleased with how that gunfight just went for him.
No, he got smoked. He got headshotted. Well, yeah. I mean, sometimes you get headshotted.
What?
With you, but Nick, we know how into the game Nick is based
Boom.
on where his cam is. Nice shots right there on the Symphony, and if you can see his forehead, He's into it.
He's not. Yeah, like he's not sweating enough yet.
No.
You mean like once it's only 4 heads?
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I guess it would only be hat.
Yeah, right. Well, over to Legion. God, if you haven't.
Oh
checked
my
out
God!
Legion,
Look at the
one of more
sniper
innovative
rifle on that. It's just wham right there.
fantastic
Uh-oh.
singing voice as
Uh
well.
oh.
I don't know what he's doing. You want to come in here?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I think he's just. I don't know what that was.
I don't know what he was. I don't know what he was saying about a watch.
Yeah,
That was.
this is live for us too. All of it. Live action going down.
Come and check out my watch. Hey, what about the watch? Hey.
He's gonna try and answer some questions with his chat.
Called Combined Arms. This is kind
Go
of
ahead,
like
take him through it.
Yeah, no, Joe and I'll just shut up. He's just breaking it down for you guys. This is
That's
fantastic.
the best way to explain
I
it.
like that. Is he takes the zip line?
Yeah, doing your job for you, man.
He's got a shotgun.
Why is it so dim?
Yeah, 12v12, not as good as ground war.
5 flags on.
You know what? You know what blows my mind about this stuff? Because obviously, well, I'm not very good at it, but like, I can like answer questions with viewers and stuff while I'm playing. But doing like a full like commentary and like answering a lot of questions, like I can't do it. Like I get people doing it like over their gameplay as like a VOD thing, but that's a skill to just sit there and just still play casually and fry while you're doing it.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't have game audio up. He was there like, I'm going to present to you Call of Duty, but here is Testament, one of the best snipers in the world, especially in Call of Duty. This guy.
See, I don't like this whole thing of slide. That's annoying as fuck.
Honestly, it just depends. If you're about 7 to 8 hours in, your hands are warmed up. That's
It's annoying to do. It's annoying to see. I don't.
Not that we recommend gaming that long, but I do it every day. Over to Sean J Gaming, looking for the angles. Nice little cheeky position there as people are pushing out, able to line up multiple.
Why do you have no audio?
L4 in effect too. They just cutting through the opposition, trying to.
Is it really that hard to stream for everybody? Like, I see so much like connection cutting out and just like no game audio and everything. Is it really that hard to stream for people?
And
Shit.
listen, for some of these content creators, there are some demons in these lobbies in the Call of Duty Elite Pros that. Listen, it's going to be tough for them to win.
Wait, what is
So fucking Scump over here with just. Jeez.
I don't know if we could switch, but he's doing some crazy stuff with the streaks.
I'm pretty sure I just saw
RC.
7 to 8 straight kills pop
that's
up
a
for
car.
Scump.
It's an RC car. Classic.
Scumper!
Absolutely frying him.
Yeah, no, he has been. He has
Scumpy's
been.
always like that.
He is just.
That's just the
keeping
thing
it
he does.
Rocking AK 7-4U in hand. Streaks have been
Oop.
soaring. They're up 100 points, and the king.
He was right in the corner the whole time. Timmy.
Timmy's got an artillery called in. That's going to connect with.
This is going to be very interesting to try this. I kind of can't wait for the open beta. Check this out. I should just pre-order it. I say it every single year. I'm not buying this Call of Duty. I'm not pre-ordering it, nothing. And then I end up getting it. I might as well just pre-order this one.
Coming back to their love for Call of Duty, like Tim, for example, has just been loving the grind as of late. Courage JD, one of my best pals, and I hate to give him credit, but he's actually pretty nasty at the game as well.
Hutch has just been in the water.
He's exploring.
No, he is. Listen, that's what you're going to see.
Well, he's been playing like Flight Simulator as of late, so that probably feels more natural for him right now, just exploring. But I'll tell you what.
In all honesty, if he's capturing flags, he's doing his job because he's getting the objectives. So fuck it. And
Doug Sensor Martin actually could get on a pro team.
We'll have to look at the maps, but there's an opportunity. He's got the practice. He has the experience.
If there's a jet ski, there's a chance.
You know he's got the.
you got the two commentators that are switching cameras, and then you got the crew in the back that are trying to keep up with the names, and they're having a hell of a time trying to keep up with all these camera switches. That's what it looks like.
I pride myself in my accents, but he might be a little bit better at it than I am.
This map, besides the sniper rifle right now, because we don't have enough time left to switch
I don't think
up.
so.
But I'm going to show you guys like the RPD.
Okay, so it looks like a lot of people want to see the
AK-74U is
sniper.
the undisputed champ of weapons.
Well, yeah, it looks like it's just one of those maps that it's either like long range fights with a sniper or close range up close and
I like the weapons that they got in there so far. I'm seeing some of my favorites. CIA versus Spetsnaz.
Oh my gosh, that's his subsound.
Okay.
That's what that was. I literally just kept hearing it going over and over and over again. I was like, what is going on in this stream?
That makes sense.
Make sure I'm doing everything I need to be doing.
That hitbox looked off.
We wrap up the first
When that was
map.
when
Please
that
enjoy that little 70
when the scope was zooming in, and then when you had the hit marker hit,
That was the first of the 12v12
that hitbox looked way off.
on Armada.
And then you see some, you know,
They
the
can fix
places,
that
you know,
until at launch or day one patch or something.
you have
But
eliminations.
that looked weird.
Yeah, in Black Ops 4, it looks like that's making that return, and you can sort of see your past history throughout that. So that's awesome to see.
Yeah, very, very clean. But they'll get ready, locked and loaded to get into the next game as we continue on through the Cold War multiplayer reveal. We hope you like to look at the first map. But again, this is going to be a wide range. We're going to try and show everything, like more vehicle and sandbox maps like you just saw there. We'll get to smaller maps as well as we continue on
I Oh,
through.
want to
But
check out Miami.
yeah,
That's what I
Miami
wanna
just looked.
see.
It was just easy on the eyes,
Yeah,
right?
it looks
Like,
pretty.
It was just pretty. It was absolutely.
That other map
beautiful,
still looks
but
like a pain in
we
the
kinda talked
ass.
through
That
the game,
water
but we
map,
saw a lot of different
the one that we were
POVs,
just
so
looking
we're
at,
gonna
that looks like a
break
pain
down
in the
some of
ass
the
because
best
it's just
moments.
like
Toss it over, the nameless.
you just zip line,
guys.
zip
That was an
line,
incredible
zip
game.
line, run
That
over
was
the.
just a hilarious, fun, and entertaining way to kick off the day. And what I really like about Combined Arms is that it fits everybody's playstyle. There's things for everybody to do. You saw Marksman loving the boat. You saw a lot of people sniping, and then you saw some of our CDL pros like Scump using that AK-74. I mean, the sniper can be so
I'm
deadly
fine.
on this map because there are super long-range fights that you can take from boat to boat. And if you really want to get crazy, you can try to snipe somebody off the zip line. But those guys are moving really,
Yeah,
really
drink.
fast, so it could be very difficult. So as you can see right here, we have Noah J. He's using a sniper and a shotgun, and Sky's one of our CDL pros. He was in the boat early on, and what I find interesting about the boats is you can operate the turret as you're driving it, and then a lot of the time, somebody's just going to throw a grenade or a C4 at you and just blows up right away. Yeah, Marksman was just hanging out with this boat, dude, just driving around. He's the player that just enrages me when I'm playing. But right there, we just saw a boat just fly up into the sky out of nowhere. I think a naval just bumped into it, but we see some M4s. For those of you who love Warzone, the M4 is back, and it's fantastic in this game. You can see them beaming people long range. Moving over to Symphony. This guy has the absolute best shot in the game.
I like that. My M4 is back and my 1911. I mean, I already have two of my my best guns in the game.
Trying to pick up those streaks, and I also noticed a lot of players were loving to use that TAC laser, so you can just hip fire people up close and string together multi-kills.
That's good.
As well as the sniper right here, just fantastic
That's real good.
headshots. He had an opportunity for the triple.
Napalm
and he was trying to
strike,
get
huh?
the feed, and you can hear him. He rage right there.
Oh, come on.
And Hutch is one of my favorites.
Let's see the next one.
Rolling around in
Let's
that
see the next
speedboat
one.
Right here, channeling his inner jet ski, trying to pick up some kills. And,
I guess,
you
I don't
the
know.
Swimming is back, and it's also insane because when you're underwater, you can see people crystal clear from a distance.
I don't know. So here's the other part on everything though. Actually, let me do it this way.
That was just an insane.
So here's the other part on everything. How is it going to work if you have two different season passes going for Modern Warfare and Black Ops? There's no way you're going to have time enough to do everything. So, can that progress go between both games? I'm kind of wondering. So if you spend like a week playing Black Ops, Cold War, and then you come back the next week over to Modern Warfare, do that. Can you do the progress between both games? Could that Battle Pass go for both games? It would lose them money, but damn, would you get so much stuff unlocked.
To hear kind of the level designers talk about it, but aesthetically it was just very, very pleasing. I like neon lights.
Exit camera
I like
right.
Colors. It looked gorgeous, Joe. Just like your eyes.
I would love to go on a.
Actually, technically, I was left.
When this
We
is
did.
all
Wait,
done.
we did that last year.
Yeah,
we went there
well,
for some
it's a little bit
football event.
different right
We
now.
went and saw a film together. We had a nice dinner.
I want to do it again. But I don't know, dude. Just the 80s style that they were talking about, as you said, the neon lights. You're gonna have the water that are gonna play. The way the levels designers talked.
Vice
about
City
it, there's just a lot of
Scarface.
different elements to it. It's sort of you can play very aggressive through the middle of the street, but I don't know if we're going to Miami. I think we're
6v6
actually
kill
going to
confirmed.
Satellite. It looks to be the next map.
Yeah, so we're gonna get that little.
Okay, so this is going to be way more like
We're
TDM.
going to be playing 6v6 kill confirmed on Satellite. When you talk about Satellite, not a lot of buildings to go.
No, it's all
through.
terrain. There are no buildings.
Yeah, no buildings. You heard the devs talk about it.
There's
You probably
caves.
Fight around that sort of center satellite.
Yeah, and Kill Confirmed has obviously been a fan favorite. That's always been my go-to for, I don't even know why, like pubs and just leveling up weapons or leveling up my character. I feel like it's always been one of the faster ones to get experience, and it's just always been fun because it's like TDM, but adds that little objective thing. Because for those of us that aren't as talented like me, I like to go around and collect all the tags.
Well, it's like this. momentum mode where like if
I've been
you
playing a
get going,
shit
get
ton
the
of free
kills,
for all.
Get the objectives. You can have
I've been getting all my challenges done in multiplayer on free for all.
Satellite and how this plays, as you said, you can
Two
play
snipers.
dunes with snipers. You can play close.
Basically, the Remington and the.
Very different.
Open water with jet skis.
I forget what that
Now
one's
we're into
actually
the desert,
normally called
so
in Modern Warfare.
Should be quite a bit different, but you're probably going to see people messing with all different types of weapons. And yeah, this is a lot more similar to last year when you.
I'm seeing some Modern Warfare guns in this. I'm kind of liking that.
Just the amount of variance that you
I'm
can
kind of
have.
liking
It
that.
seems like fans really liked that last year. They
Weapon
really
selection seems to be
the more you
all
can
right so
customize,
far.
The better in a lot of people's eyes. That is going to be here and even bigger and better.
Well, it's just a sort of, you have the weapon, and I think in past Call of Duties, you had the weapon, and it was basically, it had one play style around it, right? And I think what last year and this year really do is you can use that weapon, and you can play around it in so many different ways. So it's a combination of, you have the different weapon styles, but you can also switch those weapons up.
It's like my LMG is suddenly an SMG. What did I do?
Yeah, what is this 60-round mag that I have that quick reload? This is awesome.
Yeah, the variance that you can have is nuts. And, well, Drifter, if you haven't watched
Quick draw
it before,
handle. Okay.
he is the guy to watch talk about weapons. Like, I remember, God, this is all the way back in like AW or something, but he was like telling pro players to use one weapon versus another because the RPM of the bullets was fast. He really breaks it down on a technical level. So if you ever want to check him out, very cool. But
Last time I knew, he was all about Battlefield. I don't know what the hell he's doing on Call of Duty.
It looks like they're getting ready.
It's been a while since I actually
Look at that.
checked out a lot of his
It
content.
almost looked like something from like a major motion.
It looks like a trailer
from a movie.
Yeah,
like a movie
dude.
trailer. Or
It looks
something, right?
Dude, it looks like a picture. It looks like Uncharted mixed with like MW2. You know.
It's a Mad Max, right?
Yeah, dude, this is so dope.
Let's get right into
Yeah,
the
man.
This is not my skill set exactly, so I hope that you're ready for some.
I'm
something
ready,
rough.
Drifter.
Okay.
That's fine.
You're
We've
gonna.
all been there.
we
Listen,
like
the
it
new
rough.
Call of Duty comes out, you gotta try everything. You gotta try everything.
I'm just want to get close enough.
We'll see.
They're like, nope. They
You
switch.
see the tags everywhere you've got to collect if you're not familiar with the mode, but mostly we're going to kind of enjoy the variance in this map versus what we just saw. Nice little flankaroo.
I'm liking this TTK. The time to kill.
Yeah, and this is what
The amount of bullets it takes to kill somebody. I'm actually liking that. Seems like it's pretty good. Now the only thing is Treyarch is known to increase that on release of the damn game on the day one patch. So
And then you can go to the other side where you have everything open.
they never let the time to kill be quick. They always make it so it's like finally get a kill. And when you add the lag on that, it's like they just ran around the corner. You didn't get shit.
Heard him say it hits hard. Like it looks like he's like 2 or 3 shotting the players he's pushing.
Yeah, this is a semi-auto gun.
They
So I'm gonna use
used to
this
sort
gun
of
for probably a couple more
semi-auto.
rounds, and then I'm gonna switch it up. This one's pretty good on this map,
So
though.
he's got the semi-auto gun, and now we both expect Chief to have some big games today.
Give me that.
As he starts to snap on board, and there is a Sim with the 74U. Again, I think the 74U just right away going to be people's favorite.
This is just one of those like all-time favorite guns right there. A blast.
I like this one.
Yeah, give me my M4. I'll show you. I'll show you how it's done.
Blast, like fast-paced combat. As we mentioned,
MP5,
terrain, so no buildings, just all finessing around
M4A1,
these dunes and
1911.
planes you see towards
You
the
know,
map.
you know what I do.
And you can see sort of like the
Boom.
sliding, right? Because players are getting used to that.
Oh, it's midnight.
Sliding mechanic very quick as we're on board with Midnight. We love Midnight. One of the best snipers. She has
Yeah.
been around for so long.
Optic
She's
Midnight, she
watching
was
the stream,
before.
Just trying to figure out what she wants to use. Rocking the Pellington right now, but you gotta go through your sensitivities. You
Oh,
gotta
she's probably over at Treyarch because she's damn good friends with Vondi.
Call of Duty. It's just going through all the settings, making sure everything's set
especially
right.
nowadays, you're like, what does this do?
I can change dead zone and zoom sense. And
Wait, was she playing on the PC? Because she used to always play on
once
console.
you could, what was the first title where you could like,
Always on
a fraction
console.
of a
I
point?
watched.
Instead of, you know, like
Yeah,
5.5,
it's Black Ops 4.
6.6, it's like
Black Ops 4.
6.17.
Yeah.
All right.
Of course, I haven't watched Midnight in a long
That just
time.
goes back to
She was
kind
one
of
of the first streamers I ever watched.
the level of customization, and Hutch is just
Ba, ba, ba,
mind
boom.
blown currently by the level of talent in this lobby.
Yeah, they used to talk about
Becoming
Rich,
a
who
thing.
was, Los
Becoming a
Angeles
thing.
Guerrillas coach. So yeah, but he used to be a pro player. Doesn't miss much.
Yeah.
don't think I'm going to. I think, we're low tier street gang out here.
Were other streamers
no
asking him not to use the RC car because he's just blowing them up?
Okay. Yes. Typical gamer
What
might
is
be
that
my
good?
dad.
That looks
Dr.
good.
Hoden, I appreciate the 14 months. I'm gonna show you guys too.
Yeah, he missed all of his shots, and typical gamer did not. His Legion got fried, and
all right, say a prayer.
now he is his papa.
Yeah, you have all these content creators in pros, and they want to put up the biggest games today, right? Like, they want the most eyes on them. They're trying to say, hey, you see what I just did today?
Yeah, so just a reminder, in case you weren't aware, like, you can watch the main broadcast here. We'll be hopping through a lot of the different POVs, and Joe and I'll be breaking down a lot of stuff with you from highlights from Nameless as well. But all these guys are individually pushing their POVs as well.
You can't pull your gun out while doing it. You like put your hands down. You know what I'm saying?
So that was
yeah.
Black Ops 4.
Well, thinking about the drop shot, the slide mechanics, I think they're, I don't want to say controversial is the right word, but the difference in them between devs and titles, like there's a lot of difference there. So you always want the first thing a pro player or top player like Priest is trying to figure out is movement mechanics, which maybe give you an edge. So a little bit different of a drop shot or slide mechanic in this particular title that he's talking through.
Yeah, no, a lot of these guys,
Overall, people don't like drop shot. Like the regular fan base that's going to be buying the most shit in this game don't like drop shots. They don't really like the quick scopes. They don't like the slide mechanics.
It was great.
And in all honesty, when it comes down to the quality of the server life, those mechanics of the drop shot and the sliding and all that stuff, they get to be way more of a pain in the ass when you get way more hit markers because somebody's lagging it. They got their little Wi-Fi connection on.
For the first time in Scump's life, he was the bait.
Yeah. Quite literally, the first time ever.
That crazy of an animation.
Boom. All right. All right. I like that. I like that.
High level, enjoying the different players going through it, but it's cool. Just I feel like we've gone through what 15 different POVs, and hearing them focus on different things.
Good.
From different backgrounds, right? Like some of these are pro players, some are casual players, some are streamers, and just hearing the different things they're focusing on. As we
I like that. You can't drop shot. Nice.
Yeah, I mean,
So this is feeling like Modern Warfare.
Different weapons. You got the pros.
My biggest concern for the game, they might have fixed it up.
He's got the Krig out right now, but yeah, you heard Scump sort of talk about the slide cancel, the slide movements, pretty similar, but the drop shot not as much.
So basically, it's Modern Warfare game mechanics and design, but with the old school map, like the Cold War era, just theme and look to it.
Tried and true.
Okay.
Yeah, well, from what we've seen,
This is selling me on it. And honestly, it's getting me interested. I want to get hands on with this. I'm more hyped up than I was before for it.
You can just tell much
If you can put this with a good story mode and then add some really cool stuff into the Battle Royale.
I think it was Noisy Butters, dude. I think it was Noisy Butters just smoked him.
Well, we're talking about Noisy. She's talking about metas already in the alpha. You see in the top right, it is alpha gameplay. The devs are watching this. There's going to be some adjustments. She's like,
AK-74 is 100% the meta?
The meta, 100%.
All right, okay, well, it's set in stone.
Why do I throw C4? Like, why am I even using it? I don't know.
It's the Warzone mindset.
C4. Yeah. C4,
Do you know how nice
C4,
it is
C4.
to hear stuff in this game? Do you know how lovely that is? Do you know how great that is?
I tend to agree with you.
That's probably, I don't know who.
She's talking about the different
audio
that we touched on with the devs coming into
I don't want to misquote it because I know Jess went through a lot of it and you heard the devs talk about it, but the 3D audio.
Warzone audio doesn't work all the time.
I gotta look this up. I have all the sheets in front of me. What was the thing where it like focuses more on what's happening near you, which sounded awesome. Where did I have that? Hold up. I have so many notes. Okay, hold up. The threat priority system. So the new threat priority audio system dynamically assigns priorities to various sounds.
It's alpha gameplay, all right.
Ensuring the player hears all the sounds they need to be successful. I think that's awesome. Like to just
if it works though, because Modern Warfare tries to do the same thing and they had to patch it like 3 times over again just to get the footsteps to work the right way in Warzone. You couldn't hear people running up on you.
What do you need to hear? What is going to help you most?
Yeah, audio obviously not an easy thing to nail, but it's cool to see the new tech coming into play from Treyarch for this particular title.
We kind of closing.
And all I keep thinking about is like what the Dune trailer came out today. We're just battling the dunes now. I'm very excited for that film, Joe. I'm sorry.
It looked incredible. Not as incredible as this game, though. I cannot lie.
That is true.
I'm bored with Shane, London Royal Ravens coach. He used to be a pro player. He is in a pretty intense lobby. It looks like this is a close game, 58 to 57.
I will say when the open beta drops, or if I can get this pre-ordered and jump into early beta or whatever, I will be streaming this.
But it seems like
Oh, Jericho. Oh, jeez, Jericho. Whoa, there's a health bar on the helicopter? That's actually really cool. I like that. I like the health bar on the helicopter. That's nice.
Choppers. You need a player like Jericho to shoot him down. Maven, you did that well when we used to play pub. That was your go-to.
I find a lot of satisfaction out of destroying. Oh, you're frying the lobby? Well, I'm gonna
There's a lot of hit markers on that.
Look at that. Look at the drop shot there.
I think I saw a skunk too.
Yeah. So this particular game's close. The other one looks to be a bit of a blowout.
So one thing I do want to make a note of right now, every single one of these people that are playing, more than likely they are all wired connections. So you are not seeing any Wi-Fi interference in this game lobby. I want to stress that so much. Hopefully it's running the same rollback netcode that is in Modern Warfare, so that the netcode won't be an issue in this, because that's one of the biggest things that always, kicks the shit out of Call of Duty is the netcode not working the right way. Modern Warfare runs really good. So hopefully this takes over. Hopefully it's just one package deal that both development teams are going to be working with, and it seems like it, which is a very good step in the right direction.
A lot of new things coming to this title, new maps, new modes, but the familiarity of the Call of Duty franchise is still there, and this looks to be a fun one.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it so far.
Feels like you're spawning.
How long is this thing going on for?
Just right into it. You're gonna have to take your time. As these guys are gonna just try and figure out what they want to use for the next map.
I feel like I've seen enough, and I just want to play it now. I just want to get hands-on with it. But then again, it's because I know it's gonna be something that's gonna be interesting to check out.
Which one? Ninja. You remind me of a ninja.
Ninja's pretty much.
I don't really think. No, I don't think so. But I saw that you can walk, and that is Dead Silent as well. So it looked like Ninja. It deals with it's quieter the more you sprint. So there's definitely you have to play around the audio system, the movement system. It's gonna be awesome.
God, your Call of Duty brain is just beautiful, Joe.
I just read stuff. They've played the game already. They're just telling me what to do.
It's attractive, Joe. That's all I'm going to tell you. But that'll do it for us on that particular map. We're going to get right over to Nameless.
That's all right, Joe. I read stuff as well, but that map looked absolutely
Just read the teleprompter.
amazing. I mean, you saw a lot of the players, while they spawned on the outskirts of the map, they ran straight to the center to get in those up-close gunfights. We saw 74Us, we saw MP5s, and also that Type 63.
I like the
looked pretty
MP5.
nasty. You saw TP picking up some multi-kills.
Like I said,
with
that's
it.
one of my guns.
And what I want to highlight during these
jeez.
highlights is that the time to kill looks absolutely phenomenal. You
Yes.
see these players having sort of these longer gunfights, and the player who hits the better shot is going to win it. This Type 63 and the sniper,
Which is the way it should
my
be.
favorite guns to see, but
It shouldn't be about having an extended health bar. It should be about I hit my shot, I earned the hit markers on the shot, so give me the damn kill. That's the way it should work. Period.
Ricky for killing him over and over, saying Ricky's the guy who always gets me every single lobby that I'm in. Legion was having a lot of fun running that LMG. At first, I was like, what gun is that? It's killing so fast, and I realized it was the LMG. So people starting to try out that stoner gun. You can get multi-kills with it. It has a big clip, and Legion was playing well throughout this game.
So we're not
Moving on,
going
we
to
saw
be
Stuntman. This guy's just
weighed
always a
down by
beast
the
at every
LMG
single Call of
anymore.
Duty. One of the
Okay.
best Call of Duty players of all
Okay.
time, and he's staying with that 74U.
Modern
This
Warfare
seems to
did
be
the same
gun that
thing.
he's most
They took
comfortable
away a
with.
lot of the
He's
weight
been
off from the
dominating both games that
LMG,
he's
which
been
is
in so
which is
far.
actually really nice.
MP5 as well. We saw a lot of our CDL pros continuing to
You know,
use
you notice how he's got his
really good
colors
fire,
brightened
and
right
also,
up there.
When you're up close, it's just going to rip through anybody.
Oh, a couple of them do.
Something else there in this game was a lot of players
I feel
were
like the
trying to
colors
drop
being
shot,
brightened
they're
up
realizing that
is
it's
actually
way
probably a
different
tactical
in
advantage, so you
Cold
can
War.
actually
You can't
see
drop shot. When you
the
drop shot, your
cream
aim just
color
goes back
of the
to hip
camo
fire, so you
a lot
have to take
easier,
your time
especially
if
when
you're
you're
gonna lay down,
running
you have to be
inside the
tactical
cave.
about it. Sliding is still very good as well. We saw Noisy Butters just slide a little bit ago and get right back up into position, ready to fight. Shane, one of our coaches in the COD League, running the 74U.
I don't
Is seeing all
despise
the
sliding,
CDL
I
pros,
just- I
they're
think it's
loving
annoying.
The 74U, and they're getting right into the center of the map and trying to just get into square up gunfights. While some of the other top streamers, they're trying out different weapons, like iron sight snipers, Type 63s, and LMGs. And we see this. This is actually a Type 63 that he had a scope on, and he had to pull out his RPG to take down this chopper. He realized it took like 2 RPGs and also some bullets, and he was getting pretty stressed. But yeah, that was Satellite. That was one of my favorite maps so far, but we got to get into some more gameplay. Let's check out some more maps and some more modes. Maven and Merc.
Oh, Nameless, you are phenomenal at what you do. Great breakdown as always.
Can we not
but
do
yes,
the
we're gonna
VIP
continue
thing?
rolling on
I don't
through.
give
New
two
map,
shits
new
about
modes.
VIP.
As we rock through this multiplayer global reveal for Cold War. So far, it has been awesome. We have a lot more to come over the next hour and a half, 2 hours. Is it time for Miami?
It is. We're playing some domination.
We're gonna be
and
sitting here for
everybody
another
out
hour and a
watching, paying
half?
attention. We saw a little bit there,
Fuck.
like combat arms on Armada, but the zones are a little bit different. It's just not a flag. It's really about a little bit of a bigger area that you're going to be fighting over, and I like that a lot. So switching things up, but as you said, we're going to Miami. I cannot wait to see this map and mode and how it plays.
Joe, I've never been more excited for anything in my entire life.
Yeah.
I think good. Right?
Let's get into it, Joe. We're going to start off with Cesar Bueno, Skies, professional player for the Mutineers, as they're getting ready to get into the lobby, just looking through the create a class and score streaks to see what he wants to lock on up. XM4 out. And yeah, you can see, I know we've seen a couple looks at it, but like the variety of attachments you're going to have for the different positions on the gun, the variety is going to be wild. He highlighted Ninja for a second. I want to see like what it went through exactly, but
So what I saw and what I read is that it quiets you when you were sprinting and how fast
it's like
you go.
dampens the sound of it.
Right.
Okay.
So I believe that you can walk and crouch and you will be completely silent. But if you are sprinting, you will
It's
still have
literally
the
just
noise, but it
Ghost.
definitely quiets it.
Interesting.
It's literally just no. Ghost takes you off the radar.
Everything.
Well, this is the best part when you play a new game, right? Just going through all
And
the
then
different features, all
Ninja.
the different attachments, all the
So
different
so
perks,
Ninja.
weapons.
I mean, wouldn't Ninja just be the same perk as it is in Modern
This isn't
Warfare?
going to be everything that we see throughout Cold War. This is not going to be the full release. There's going to be more perks. There's going to be more weapons, more attachments.
This looks like it could be out of like a Bad Boys film, like
That's-
Miami. Like,
Well, yeah, that's where they do it. Is in Miami.
that's a good point, Joe.
Yeah,
See, that's why you're the brains of this operation. You're the
I'm
brains
like,
of this
Oh, boy.
operation.
That is actually where they shoot those.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
boy.
Thanks for that, Joe. Look at this.
Oh boy.
Fucking mad, bro.
It looks good.
Motion blur. Motion blur. Motion blur. Tell myself. Motion blur.
As Sky's low not in. You're seeing the different parts. You have in the middle of the street. You got the bar area. You have the pool. Well, you got the ocean.
Some of the
In a
pro
way,
players
it's
are already
three
having problems
lanes,
with
but
this
there's a lot
with
of
the game
different
engine.
areas that you can go to. As well, again, coming in and you see the different squads.
that looks so much
You got
better.
one
What
side
the
coming in
fuck?
through towards the boat, the other one towards the
Yeah,
street.
just turn the motion blur on.
that
No,
was
put
dope.
motion
It's
blur on
domination.
your weapon only.
Loading on
Done.
up, and
There you
this
go.
guy's gonna go for the objective. Is anyone gonna go for the objective?
That's how you fix
Because I
that.
talked
It's
about it,
just
and the answer
world
is no.
motion blur. Turn
Nobody
that shit
captures
right
it.
off.
What's going on here?
Weapon motion
listen.
blur, object
Easy
motion
on
blur.
the
I think it
on the
is.
objective.
It's called.
Dude, that is sometimes the most frustrating thing about PUBG, you know, when like you're fine, you're going off, you've got 50 kills, you see somebody on your team, they've got 3 and no time in the objective. Like, help me out a little bit, but you got to play both. You got to focus on it all. You got to be like LeBron. You know, you're getting the assists, the rebounds, and the points. You're doing it
Don't
all
bring
on the map,
LeBron
Joe.
into the conversation.
My
He's such
Call
a
of Duty playstyle is
bitch.
very similar to LeBron now that I think about it, Joe. Thanks for that compliment.
Oh no, that is
You're one
not.
of the greatest players ever.
That is not a compliment.
We'll see what Marksman could do as he's looking for the angles, and well, you see the hip fire strong there.
I'm LeBron James.
I mean, you guys are both around
I'll
the same
I'll
age, so
do
you
my
have the same
thing.
accolades.
I think
Sure,
I'm as good
yeah.
as Jordan.
nailed it, Joe.
I don't come close, but you know, I'm getting
I'll
there.
tell you what, I keep thinking about that pool with how hot it's been in LA. It was like 110 the other day. That pool looks very comforting. He sure did.
Surprise!
Surprise,
Hey,
motherfucker.
again, you heard Marshman talk about it. A little bit of the nutty movement. I'm sure the devs are going to be paying attention.
Oh.
They'll get their feedback from all of these players.
That's where like
that didn't hit my.
there's like a couple different skill gaps when you talk about a game like Call of Duty. Like, is there the gun skill part of it? Yes, and you know, being able to shoot and becoming a better player from that regard. But it's like once you get that down,
COD
the next step is
timing,
really
gun skill,
that movement, right? Like,
and
becoming more
movement
fluid on the
skill.
map. Finding mechanics in the game that you can get a little bit of edge over the
Map knowledge
competition.
also, sure.
Yeah, no, the movement can be nuts, and that'll be something we'll keep an eye on. But over to Kat Connie, she's looking to hit the shots. There's a little bit of a snapper.
Pow.
And a nice snipe right there.
Snap.
She's looking for the beat zone right now. Has the shotgun in the
Shitey gun. It's a shitey gun.
Kismet is Jericho. It's basically it seems to be an
Jericho's gonna get killed. Come on, somebody shoot Jericho. Come on, somebody blow him up. So you get a grenade over to it. Yeah, there you go. I like that guy. Who just shot Jericho?
I was kind of saying, like, I stay away from the middle, like the middle of the map. That is a sniper's haven, and you kind of saw a bit
Yeah,
of
fuck that guy.
But there are
Fuck that guy.
alleyways that you can work the flank, different things that you can do on the map.
Boom.
So you see in the top right.
Ouch.
Attack chopper called in by
Ouch.
Priesta. He's doing his thing.
Supposed to pre-aim. I only know this room.
Yeah, well, I think you heard Espresso sort of talk about the lighting. Like, I'm sure everything is gonna be.
You only know this.
better.
Jericho, you're supposed to pre-aim everywhere.
One of the more
That's how you
difficult things when
act.
play
Lag
the map,
Ricky.
right? Like, figuring out
where do I go?
And his stream is lagging. He's keeping up with his name. This is the reason why we need a Wi-Fi filter. I'm going to stress this on every game I check out for next gen. Give us a damn Wi-Fi filter so we can filter out people with shit connections. I don't want them in my lobby. Get them out of my room, out of my lobby. Get them out of my life. I don't care.
Where do I go, right? And they bring back this traditional Black Ops minimap that definitely helps you out.
Well, now on to Hutchie for his POV. He's trying to get up close and personal and near that Dom point, but you can see, I mean, that's typical of a lot of Dom maps. Like, B's a death trap. Like, that is the hard thing where you have to work as a cohesive unit to try and get it in. If you're solo playing the objective on B, good luck, because you've got a world star.
And it looks like he has a smoke equipped, and one of the notes that we got was like.
So what happens when you grab all three objectives at the same time and just dominate the map like the game mode says?
Some in the past.
Give me jetpacks, I can do that.
Priesta is in a gunship.
Smoke him! Light it up!
Chopper gunner.
Okay, well, that guy got
Blah-da-da-da-da.
People are just getting marker.
Run away!
Kind of hard, actually.
It looks like he's still pretty healthy, though.
Wait, how cool is that? That you can see the lights from the map bouncing off the minigun in the chopper.
Yeah, lighting has evolved over
It's called
the
RTX.
last decade or so. That
Or
is
DLS,
absolutely
that's-
for sure.
yes.
But now you see a gorgeous look at kind of the entire map breakdown. But yeah, that's one like.
It's called the next gen technology, right?
Just start shooting it.
See, is there like a night vision that he can swap to? I don't know.
Maybe everybody's got like.
That seems like something was broke in the engine where it wasn't showing up of like, and you know, what it should be is if you spot somebody with that, it lights them up.
Trying to hit the snipes. I think you saw the Type 821 out from Priesta as he was looking to get dirty with it.
Just a little bit of a video gaming type of aspect to it. Just bloop, and it lights them up a little bit. Just so you got something to be able to show you where to shoot at.
Just a gamer.
Halftime.
All right,
Halftime show.
Oh, it's not close,
wait.
Joe.
Oh.
It's not. It is not close. He's got 900. He's playing with Nick. He's got Mud Dog on his team. He's got Courage. He's got a solid squad.
Mud Dog's bringing him down, Joe.
Boom.
This guy's cracked.
Yeah.
It's cracked.
41 and 2. Yeah, no, he has been dominating lobbies, and you would expect that from one of the greatest players of all time. But over to Testament we go. We talked about his sniping prowess.
I've been
earlier,
sitting
and he's gonna
here
have the
watching
sniper
this,
out
wanting to play it.
as he's looking to line it up towards mid-map. But yeah, I think especially
The initial adrenaline rush of is totally worn off. Now it's just like I'm kind of just. That's how quick the honeymoon period for me goes.
It's a sexy map.
It's like, oh, okay, this is cool.
They were talking about when it
Okay,
had
now
developers on, like,
keep
how you
wowing
kind of
me.
go underwater
Well, I
on
think
the
it's-
one
I think
side.
Keep
it's right behind
wowing
It
me.
is,
Yeah.
but like it hasn't really seemed to be that much in play as of yet, at least with these
It looks
guys.
like Nick was in it. Well, no, that's not it. We Love Games. They're sort of playing around it, but it looks like you can go sort of towards A, towards C.
Testament.
You want to switch that
all
up.
right,
As
all right.
Testy brings out that LW3, the Tundra. I like that.
There are a few things more satisfying in any kind of FPS, but especially Call of Duty, with hitting snipes. Just hitting clean snipes. It feels good.
Oh, when you have the snap of the sound effect, then it looks and sounds good.
Scum Shopper and Peep, this lobby is just getting milked. Just dominate them from the
There
sky.
you go, Scump.
Oh, kill after kill. We'll see him, Mud Dog.
Find the.
Courage.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah,
He
he's
he
saying,
knows
he's like,
where their
"Just so you
spawning
guys
is.
know, this isn't a pub lobby. I'm playing some talented players, and I am smoking them.
This is why he's a former champ.
YouTube video. Well, yeah, a lot of
He's a
buildings,
world
the
champ.
night cover of night as well.
Ooh, if you can get them spawning towards that beach side, we'll see you later.
Mud Dog's already dropped to this thing twice.
They're probably holding the kill cam too. They're like, we're not letting Scum.
Come on,
do
fool.
Yeah, I do believe they are losing full.
Oh, that's swag as well.
Yeah, it's been Swag, Courage, and Mud Dog have died like 2 or 3 times in a row. They're on the beach.
That's why he's a Call of Duty pro player.
Yeah, the beach is usually where you go to vacation. Not here. Nope.
Is Scump still a pro player? I mean, I know he has like team and everything. Is he not managing it? Is he actually playing on his own team? That's cool.
I think you heard. We got on board with swag. And he's like,
Uh.
I can't hide from this guy.
This reminds me of the Siege map also. The is it Miami? No,
it's actually funny going over from
the
Scum
Sandbar
Shield,
map,
team
wherever the
being
hell it's
destroyed. It
called.
was just like kind of quiet comms. Like
It's kind of like, hey guys, we're gonna be in a YouTube video.
100%
Scum, they destroyed Tim, Courage, Swag, 40 kills on
like
Miami.
Mount Rushmore with all of their heads on it.
Yeah. Just Scump and a chopper gunner.
Hell, Jesus.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
What are you doing to him?
That is accurate.
That is truly accurate.
No, but it's cool to see the variety of personalities just battling it out on these different maps. So we've seen Armada, Satellite. Now we're in Miami.
I mean, you look at Satellite, very much, all outside, right? You come in here, you have fights at the bar, fights in the hotel,
Ultra.
fights at the beach. There's just all these different environments that these players are going
Team
to.
Ultra. I've seen some people running around with FaZe and Ultra gear on in Modern Warfare. I'm just like, somebody spent money on that.
Top player in his own right.
Somebody actually spent money on that.
Vance may be playing on Wisdom's account, but I believe it looks like it's Vance with a controller in hand currently.
Well, you can hear that when you get weak. You hear the heartbeat peak. Cool.
And you're just dead.
Ooh,
It is just a
there's little
headshot.
artillery strike coming in from. Oh, did he call it in? Oh no, Vance!
Dude,
that is a mistake.
We've all been there.
We have.
The number of times
Wait,
I've done that.
this
in
is a
something
second
like Domination,
match?
Where I launch all my streaks. I'm like,
Oh, I guess yeah.
halftime.
I guess so.
I just use those for no reason.
We're into
whatsoever.
another
A couple of
halftime.
kills, but
That's
my
weird.
Impact on the objective was minimal. But now to the French sensation himself.
This video is
Joe
gonna be so
Tonga,
damn long.
one
I'm
of
looking
those
over there.
popular
I'm like,
gamers
I should,
in the
man,
world.
I should be live streaming this
I've
right
seen him
now.
compete in so many different
Squeak.
games, but his legend grew in Call of Duty. That's for sure.
Squeak.
He's talented. He can do it all. She's rocking that 74U. On board with Trimax now. He's got the Tundra out.
Okay, what is his camera setup? Because it looks like he's in the game. How do I do that?
Well, he's got a green screen, but he is half of the screen.
Yeah, I want you to set that up for me.
Why would I do that?
I don't know, but like it looks like he's in the game.
Why did you just assume I had an expertise in green screens?
Joe, you wear glasses. You look like you'd be very tech savvy and ready to set that up for
Maven,
me.
seriously? You've never seen a green
I'm not
screen
gonna do
before.
that for you whatsoever.
Wow.
Wouldn't you say he looks a bit like a scientist? Thank you.
Nameless looks like a cosplayer from Miami right now.
Narcos.
Holy shit, he's German.
He looks good. Oh, wait, they can't be. People can't be rage quitting in this.
There's no way. It looks like game's about to end. Jericho's team, they're going to get the victory.
There we go, Jericho.
Who had 6,300 damage?
I didn't see.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
There's no doors. No doors.
Who was dominating?
Could be Priesta.
Jerry or
There's
the
a good
Coco.
chance it's this guy.
And there, he highlighted a difference this time.
Jerry or the
No
Coco.
doors. Jericho was talking about the show. No doors in the game. You won't be hammering through doors.
and Marksman were three-shotting people. So yeah, no doors.
Everybody's
smile,
learning.
Rejoice.
Big smiles.
Yeah. I want to see if I want to see the scoreboard was too, like who had the 6,300 damage. I was curious who was absolutely frying the lobby, but this is the part where I'm like trying to get my brain to like slow down when they go through it, just appreciate all the different attachments that they have inside of this.
Maven, you will have your time.
I know.
October 8th,
like,
Maven. October 8th.
It's basically all the it's all the attachments that Modern Warfare has. I mean, you're seeing it right there. It's all the different, like the from the lasers to the grips to the scopes.
One of our matchups has wrapped. It looks like we're gonna hop over to one that hasn't finished yet. 27 points away from victory is one of our.
Oh, it's multiple lobbies playing multiple dominations. Gotcha.
Tasty's put away the sniper for now, just trying to hit the shots.
I see what they're doing. I was like, we just had a halftime. What? And we didn't go into a new game. That's why. The different lobby.
Looks like she was able to call on some scores.
So they're doing. So this is kind of like the closed beta, basically, or the alpha. I guess this would be the alpha.
What are you doing over there? Because I don't know where people should be. So that's my
what are you doing over
This is not the alpha. This is a closed beta. If you look at everything on alpha, there wouldn't be any textures and shit.
The coach, Clayster, Crim 6, Crim, the greatest Call of Duty player
Crim de la
of all
Crim?
time. There is no dispute. I don't want to hear any arguments, but yeah, that's gonna be tough to deal with. Is to represent the NV squad right now.
Yeah, Team Envy, also known as the Dallas Empire, are world champions. You got the coach.
Holy
Rambo,
shit!
one of the greatest players
Crim
hanging out.
6
Crim
ended up on
Clay.
Envy.
Clay back-to-back
Wow.
world champion. They'll probably be rotating players in and out.
That's crazy.
But it looks like Crim's focusing on gameplay. Clay is talking to the chat.
What did he just? But didn't both of these players?
Dude, that it kind of hurts as being like an OG Optic fan.
Competitive side, they were like the first two players to crack $1 million.
This guy, this guy,
pretty impressive.
this guy.
Bobby Pop, the Scarf Lord.
We love Bobby Pop.
This guy plays Call of Duty. He dances and sings in front of a DJ booth or something. That's all I've ever seen of this guy.
He's rocking
What?
the 74U as well.
I miss his long hair though.
And this is what Bobby does. I don't know if he's an auctioneer or what. He's probably on hour 40 of streaming.
Yeah, no, he grinds.
I'm gonna chill in the pool the rest of the
Oh,
game.
Cannonball,
show us
Bob,
the pool.
cannonball!
Get in, Bob.
I'm gonna be chilling in the deep end, dude. I'm going off the diving board, dude. Forget
He's a
this.
big boy.
You guys
Get
can
yourself a
chill each other.
pina colada, hang out.
I'm trying to go off the diving board.
He's
This
on
game is already
vacation.
talking,
No
getting shit on.
vacations in Miami.
I'm gonna end this one. Where's the pool at? I think the pool is behind the lobby. Directly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna- you know,
what-
I don't
oh, they
care.
are
I'm
getting
jumping
destroyed.
on
Yeah,
I didn't
this
see the
is a
score.
bad one.
Ah,
This is a bad one.
Oh, so trying to
the
turn
game might
this
be
up.
over, boys, but I'm
He's
going
trying
off
to
the
be
diving board.
positive
I'm gonna
about
do a
it.
cannonball before this game is over.
Yeah, hit it, Bob, hit it.
Blackwood Miami Luxury Hotel, ladies and gentlemen. That is my room in the penthouse suite, the northwestern corner. I will now be doing a countdown into the pool. 3, 2,
Okay.
1.
I'm just waiting for him to get shot.
Score this out of 10.
Whoa, where did he just did he go off the diving board? That was amazing. Do it again, Bob.
Did he like crouch first?
Do it again.
Whoa!
No, I was less
Wasn't as
impressive.
good.
That was less
That wasn't
impressive.
as good. Try again, Bob. Do it. What are
The
you
splash
doing,
sound effect, man.
Okay. but
Yeah,
Bob, just give
how
me
did
that.
you do that? You broke the game.
Oh no! Wait, how did he do that last time?
It was so cool.
The devs are over there like, how did he just do that?
We're wondering the same thing, Bob.
Well,
Don't go shooting at me. What the
they're
hell?
three capping right now. There's an opportunity for a comeback.
Ow!
It is a slight one.
Not much.
Never mind.
No longer.
Crim's like, I hate this fucking map.
Oh, hey, lad.
Fuck this map. Miami is a big piece of shit.
We're going to swap over to another one of our matchups going on. Just a reminder, we have a ton of streamers involved in this. So if it ever seems confusing,
Why
it's just
can't I
we're
get an
jumping
invite
from
to
PLB.
these
So
things?
Stick with one game
Shit.
until it finishes, but want to give a love.
I know I'm not the biggest fan of Treyarch, but
just hopping through all of the action, but And we'll have some of the different streamers too, especially with some of the CDL teams. It's like 5 people swapping in and out.
Yeah.
Everyone trying to get their time on the game.
I saw the scoreboard and Bobby Puff was at the bottom, so my man was having a tough one. He didn't have the bumper. He's gonna be a vehicle expert. We'll just hop on board when we get to the snowmobiles.
No, I bet in Armada he was probably dominant, right?
Yeah,
Put
he
that guy in a
probably
boat.
Okay.
He's gonna fry. But a different look, a new map. Hope you enjoyed Eyes On with Miami. I still don't know the physics in game behind how Bob managed to do the cannonball
That was a
off of,
glitch.
How do you do
Probably.
that? And then he couldn't replicate it. It was truly special. That might have been the best moment we've had so far.
Yeah.
Well,
Absolutely.
And Bob's still trying to figure out mouse and keyboard because he switched to that. So
he's trying his hard. Bob,
getting there.
we love you, buddy. You're trying your hardest. Unfortunately, the team got smoked, but you've got more chances. We continue on with.
I tried mouse and keyboard back when Black Ops 4 came out on beta, on open beta on the PC.
If that wasn't intended
I was
to be in the game, that
slightly
needs to
getting
be
kills.
In the game. What Bob just did was absolutely
I
spectacular.
got about 10 kills,
Miami's a really
and I
interesting map, right?
never
Like, it's
really
nighttime
used
setting, but
a,
there's still little vibrant areas
you
like
know,
the pool and
I've
the neon
never,
lights that you saw.
never
We
used.
saw literally every single weapon that's in this game displayed on this map. We saw snipers, shotguns, the Type 823, which is sort of that mini Uzi gun. We saw players like Scump and Priest are running it. They were going off, like getting 10 to 12 kills in a row, getting chopper gunners and absolutely lighting up the map. I mean, we're seeing M4s still, but we're seeing players sort of decide on what's the gun that's kind of OP right now. And it seems to be that Type 823. And now we're seeing Priest right here. He actually got the chopper gunner very early on in this game, but he was only able to pick up like 3 or 4 kills. And he was like, man, this is so dark, I can't see anybody. And he was just roaming around. He wasn't able to pick up too many. And he's like, there's so many buildings, but at least he can see the entire map and call out for the rest of his squad. On this game in particular, it's starting to get a little bit more sweaty. Players were starting to go for the big games. They were going for the YouTube videos.
They're you know, it's the learning curve of everything. I like that Miami map. I think it's cool. I think Russia is probably going to be Moscow. I guess it is. It looks like could be fun also.
We saw some rage quits. Also, right here, we're seeing the 74U. A lot of players are still loving to run this, and every single player that we've seen using the 74U has had that laser on it. They love to hip fire with it.
Yeah, because it's so steady and everything. That's gonna get nerfed. That's gonna get nerfed. You wait. You just watch.
Literally everyone. You heard him commenting on it like, this isn't a normal pub. I'm playing against some good players, and they're getting destroyed. Right here, he picks up like, I don't even know, 10, 12, 13 kills in a row. And when we switched over to the opposite team,
Tim the Tap
he
Man.
was like, I don't even know what to do, man. We're just getting smoked.
He might not be very good at platformers like Fall Guys and all that. But damn, him playing with Dr. Disrespect, he's got that aim on point. He's got that aim on, just dead right on.
Hopping on board here with the Toronto Ultra squad, we saw them roaming around here with that 74U and the MP5. A lot of these players.
All right, we got one more map.
Submachine guns.
Let's jump in that one more map. Let's jump in one more map.
An AR.
I'm sick of listening to you guys. Yeah. So this guy.
He counted it down. He pointed out the spot that
Boing.
he was staying in the hotel, and then he just gets a super jump. Like, what is that? He tried to do it a couple times after this.
It looks like he went off the end of it, and it bounced and hit him in the ass and flew him up in the air. Maybe.
Throw it back to Maven and Merc.
All right, thank you so
All right, what we
much.
got?
And, I think
What's
we're
up
on
next?
Moscow next. We're going to check out some
Moscow.
TDM on that particular map. We're gonna
TDM
continue
on
to hop
Moscow.
through some of the various locales we have in Cold War.
In Moscow, TDM breaks you.
We've had the downtown life. Now we're going to be heading in kind of more urban feel into Moscow.
Look at all that's good on our map. Welcome to Moscow.
In the history of Call of Duty.
Down in the subways, there is some goobly goblins that will come and try to eat you.
The Cold War of Moscow out here right now. I am.
I don't know what accent I'm doing now.
Yeah, I
You
cannot
doing
wait.
okay? Do you want my jacket?
No, it's
No,
okay.
you're not.
Never going to the metro in Moscow.
Yeah, just love going to all the different environments, all the different locations. Vaughn was really talking about that. We're going to take you all over the world, so cannot wait to check out this map.
Yeah, no, so the variety we've seen so far has been absolutely awesome. Once the players get loaded in, we'll hop into that. But Joe, if you had to pick one moment
From
so far,
Miami to Moscow.
what has been your favorite moment? You can't see the diving board.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the diving board. Obviously Scump, you know, in the chopper gun and doing what he does.
Yeah. You
best.
just
I
see
really
it
had a
on.
lot of fun with
You
Armada
just see the
because I
chopper
thought
gun
Armada,
stats
what
popping
they
up on the
really showed
side.
was
It's like
the
it's
different
whatever.
environments and the way
Whatever.
you could play that. You could stay on the boat.
Whatever,
You
man.
could go with the vehicles. If you wanted to, you could be super deadly in the water. So that map just looked great, dude. The zip line looks so smooth.
Yeah.
Just a lot of different elements that you can play around.
Yeah, just a variety of gameplay I'm excited to toy around with for sure when we get hands on it and we get to grind. But we're getting ready to get into the lobby with these famous streamers and personalities as they get ready to go 6v6.
All the famous people.
Noisy Butter is going to be kicking off. Looking through, looks like some of the shotguns and what variety you can find there. But I think one of the things I've been trying to keep an eye out for is I read kind of coming into this, and we're going to have, like, I guess when you're changing attachments, like percentages, so you can see how much it's going to affect
I
things.
feel like I've seen her building computers or something on
Which I haven't
YouTube.
noticed yet as they're swapping through, but I just think that's awesome. I love to know, like, the exact.
She looks familiar.
something's
She
gonna
looks
happen.
familiar.
Yeah, because in the past it was just a bar.
Yeah.
And I won't
Lord
lie, as
Wolf,
I used to
what
be
did
a
you?
competitive player, a pro player, a lot of the times that bar didn't mean anything. It was like
green, red, okay.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't.
In all honesty, the only reason why I went with a
Like,
U
actually
for the
knowing
wolf
the
in my
percentage, what you're really
name
getting into
is
from the gun, it's gonna be,
it's just because it
really
looked wolf always looked like it should have been spelled with a U.
Look at it at the global multi-reveal.
Like the O looks weird to me. Such a weird pet peeve.
Going through settings, like motion blur.
Such a weird
recommended,
pet peeve to have.
I know that's one of the first things that I will personally turn off. Like it looks a little bit cleaner.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Everyone but one player, I think, pushed out the same side.
Yeah, I think when we got on board,
I'm seeing some.
What do you love so far? It's really the colors.
Seeing some pop-ins happening on this map, but this is also alpha.
She's beautiful, but she runs into a shotgun.
This is not alpha. This is also beta. There's no fucking way this is alpha.
It is.
Trust me, I've been playing an alpha that I'm actually underneath NDA. I can't say anything about.
Wait, so what you wanted is in there?
I didn't know that wasn't in my notes. I didn't know there were actually sharks.
Why not?
There's sharks.
I've never
What?
playing that map. I am terrified of sharks.
I like sharks. I like sharks and spiders.
One time when I was 13 years old, I went on a trip to Hawaii, and we were swimming in this one area, right? And then we got
Not
out
the
of swim
sharks.
from there, and we went up on this cliff, and we're looking down. The water was so clear, we saw multiple sharks right where we were swimming, and I'm never going to get up water
Are
again.
you sure they weren't dolphins?
They were 100% sharks.
Don't worry about me. I'm just a little shark.
Yes, no, 100%.
I won't bite much. I'll just nibble. But if I smell blood, it's on. Ooh.
Trying to hit Jericho's thoughts.
Careful, Jericho.
He loves TDM. Now he was talking about how much he loves TDM.
And then he just yes,
so
this is
what
Jericho.
happens in a very fast game
Jerry
where
the
you can see
Coco,
the sides
right
of
there.
it. It's got an urban feel to it for sure, but I want to see which building because one of the things we were looking through is like a metro station.
I swear to God, he
Central
just
hub,
bounced
and
that
that's kind of
that
the
flashbang
connector.
off from the wall and
This is
smacked
the-
himself
yeah,
in the
this is
face
the
with
metro
it.
station. So this
Jericho's
is
like,
sort
oops.
of going to be where the whole flow of the map sort of centralizes through.
Okay, you see the concussions coming in, just how it affects.
Yeah. I was gonna say it was a.
Alright, boys.
I was gonna say it was a
Trying to get through
stun.
the adjustments.
It's like Modern Warfare has a
Might as well.
flash and a stun.
But yeah, I think it's like what you.
Does it
talked
have a
about, right?
concussion?
This
Maybe it
is
has a
This is the
concussion.
place you want to be.
Yeah, it just seems like it has like a connector to basically every part of the map,
Ooh,
just
it's pretty
based on
out there.
position.
Where's the content creator
Over to
playlist?
Zuma. The Italian stallion.
Who's that? Noah. I think Noah's getting smoked.
Yeah, might be.
Yeah. Just,
So I wonder how long it's taking these guys to like get used to look at the mini map again, right? Just
That's
like
true,
just
yeah,
actually
yeah,
taking
yeah.
a look where are those red dots at. You need a suppressor if you want to stay off that mini map.
Well, it's interesting too when you think about like maybe some higher level players. Like I struggle to sometimes look at the map, but like when you were competing,
What in the
you were
hell
playing
is
high
up with
level,
these?
I
Like,
think you told me your eyes were.
this
like on the
guy's
map,
sound
like,
is
oh,
so far off.
Yeah, I mean, you were about 70% of the time like looking at the mini map. Where do you have to rotate? Where is the gunfire? Where do you have to set?
Yeah,
up?
but
So
if you look at that mini map too much, it's gonna screw you. You need to keep your eyes right on around the map where everybody is.
At least I'm positive. Oh yes, you are losing. But Legion, you're a winner. You were born a winner.
Ooh.
And it's time to get pumping with the shotgun.
He's trying to play it like it's CS:GO, just hip firing. It's like Yeah.
For the
I
clips.
definitely feel like the second sniper
Get that
might
clip.
be
Get the clips for the fan base. For all them viewers. All them eyeballs. Ooh. Oh shit.
Steel upgrades as well. One of those looks to be the jammer. Looks like he was one bullet away. From
Oh, everybody going balls to the wall. You better believe it. Come on, now.
Sheriff, we need you on Verdansk later. It's the deputy.
That's right.
Deputy Hadbad, also known as Enable.
Is he wearing a headband?
No.
That's just his hair now?
That's his hair. Yeah.
You don't like it?
I mean,
Oh.
I don't have the luxury of hair, but if I had
It's
it,
a
I wouldn't
look.
be doing that.
It's a look.
It
What
looks
about
like
your beard? What if we did this to your beard?
Might
No.
look cool, but it looks like he cut off like the edge of a mop and just put it on.
You think it might just be a bowl cut?
It looks like a wig.
bowl cut. Like it's just.
It's a bowl cut.
And anyone thinking I'm being mean, Enable and I are boys, so I'm allowed to say this stuff, but Enable, we love you. Just gotta do something about that.
Trying to figure out how it felt to throw tax.
And to be fair, right now, you know, with the current
Oh, you
situation
should never
globally,
shot that.
Maybe he just doesn't have the option of a haircut.
That
where
first
he
one, you
does,
should
he's
never
pointed
shot
it
that.
back in and try to lend to
This
that.
game's about to end though, so.
Oh, I'm actually interested. Talking about melee
Well,
with
'cause
the shot
If you
punch.
think about Black Ops 4,
We're almost 2 hours into this.
One bullet a punch. Oh my.
Oh my.
goodness, Who was
Ooh.
that? Trimax. Ooh. The snap.
Well, no, I think we're on with Trimax. He's got caught by something.
Yeah, he got destroyed by.
Well, no, somebody.
You guys are supposed to be professional commentators, and you can't tell whose screen you're looking at. Come on.
And I am not fluent.
I like the redhead character model that's in there.
You told me you were.
Like a
fluent in
casual
French
look
and
instead of
German.
just being
You
like
told me that.
soldier,
Russian.
soldier.
I don't think you told me that one.
I travel a lot. Very cultured. Many languages. I took 3 years of Spanish in high school. That's all I got. I can basically
And
say.
you forgot everything.
I can
'cause
say
high
wh-
school was about 30 years ago.
Where's the
Typical
library?
gamers.
Donde está la
I know the name. I
Okay,
just
well,
can't
you got
think.
that
I
goes
can't
all in case you ever
pinpoint
need to find a library.
where I know the name from. I can't remember if I've seen him around Twitch or if I've seen him on YouTube or if I've seen him on like the rumor leaks stuff. Although I don't think they'd give a leak person access to the beta,
As we continue
alpha
to hop
beta.
through the gamers again, we've got people from all over the world. All over the world competing in this, and we'll try to highlight that as we continue on through.
I would
the day.
have if they had given me an
Watching, we hope
invite.
you're enjoying
I'm
it.
not cool enough.
The first eyes on with
Fuck you
Katanga,
guys.
though, as he is just melting through the competition inside of the metro station, but ultimately will drop.
And I think that's what Legion was sort of talking about. Is like we had a couple of maps where everybody.
See, the
was
reason
throwing
why
everything
somebody
out,
like
now
me
people
wouldn't
wanna
wouldn't get
win.
into
People
something like
want
this
Glock
is
740
because
in.
I'm a liability risk. Because if I start not liking
I get
something,
that way too, like at the
my
beginning of
mouth
time,
starts
yeah.
going,
It's
and
like,
I
wanna
start
try
telling you
everything,
about it.
But then once you find one you're comfortable with, one gun that really clicks.
Is Hutch giving a pep talk to it? Does he have a missile turret? I don't know what that was, but that took down a UAV or a spy plane, and he was giving it.
Sounds like a nail gun.
Well, show us. Try your little bunny hop in.
Yeah, try to hit it.
Well, you can do kind of
A little bit. Oh, the back slide.
I like that.
Okay. There's definitely some fluidity that all the players are trying to figure out.
I like the little slide hop. Well, that's one thing that kind of threw me off between
Whoa.
like Black Ops 4 and Modern Warfare, because you used to be able to jump and slide backwards and you couldn't last year.
Burst
And I
fire.
tried sometimes, and I
Oh,
just
the
like
war
crouched,
machine's
like, oh, I
out.
forgot.
We got a
Oh,
war machine, which
shit, the war
looks to be
machine's
a
out.
score streak. So
Thump, thump, thump,
we
thump,
have
thump.
war machine coming in from Cammy.
That thing's a grenade launcher.
Okay, still has it.
No, he got it.
Maybe because he didn't shoot one.
Yep,
but
exactly.
Sky took his head off.
Oh yeah, no, his head got
Boop.
popped
Oh,
off like a
that's
plum.
it.
Well, the war machine, that plum just exploded.
Okay, we'll see. Okay,
That
so
person
he
just
used
wasn't
the
there
warning.
anymore.
It's gone now, so it is gone.
Okay, so because he hadn't used it yet.
It looks like this is a pretty close game.
Now I don't know if it's because it's alpha or beta gameplay, whatever they want, whatever it actually is. But I'm not seeing any gore, any dismemberment.
If you watch the Call of Duty League at all this year, he was one of the
War
more
machine.
prolific
Ooh.
snipers, and you saw him.
Ooh.
You're gonna need flak jacket with this thing.
Boom! Boom! It's swag. It's completely busted, bro. And you can put it away. It's completely broken.
It's completely broken. It is. It looks like it's completely broken. That looks like something that I would be running around with.
Yeah, so
just because I can
Swag
keep
figured out
running
that
and
he's like, yo,
still
that
get
War
kills
Machine
with it
is
and just
nuts.
be
He's
like,
gonna roll with that.
Yeah, he just had like a 5.5.
Okay.
That's pretty solid.
all right,
And Jack was
that
like,
looks
that
all
thing
right.
is busted. So-
Looks fun.
Well, the power of the
Hopping on
streams
board with
now,
Midnight.
Hopping over to Midnight's POV.
Ew. Undefeated.
Undefeated.
I definitely got the least amount of kills on the team, but still, yo, Wisdom again. We're playing the game.
They are rolling. You hear just dubs for Midnight, but Joe, we're gonna fill a little bit of time in chat here. As I think we're gonna start to watch. We've had some of the European POVs, but we've been watching a lot of some of the American influencers and streamers.
Now wait a second. You showed Cat Gun in that list, and you haven't even showed her POV.
That's gonna break down, but again, so many streamers from all over the world want to really highlight what they bring to the table and their gameplay. But what do you think of Moscow? I digged it. It looked like a fun map.
It looked awesome. Like I said, like we saw where Cammy was sniping. You had really the terminal where a lot of the fights were going on, and I just love listening to all the players just figure out what they want to use. The War Machine looks awesome.
Yeah, that thing was hitting.
Yeah, if I jump into this, I'll be using War Machine. I know I'll be using it, unless I'm doing like challenges or something.
The map and yeah, from Swag's POV, that thing was absolutely dominating the
Looks fun.
competition. Got to see it from a couple of the different players, but before we continue on and check out some of the different POVs and maps, we're going to kick it over to Nameless.
We're almost done with this, ain't we? We're at like 2 hours.
That map sort of
Shit.
is giving me nostalgia from Black Ops 2. Just the way the fights were happening there, 74 U's, and then just watch people pull out that War Machine. That thing was absolutely insane, and I'm sure we're gonna have it for you guys to see once again here.
I didn't like Black Ops 2.
Yeah,
I didn't like Black Ops 1. I didn't like Black Ops 2. Black Ops 3 was doable.
Right, so we see right here on the street, you have him running that AK-47, trying to pick up some kills.
My thing was always COD 4, MW2, MW3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare. That was all. That's like my. Oh, Ghost. Ghost was another good one.
Heard Joe and Clint talking about it. You got to control the flow. You got to get in because you can get to any single part of the map from this area. Enabled Deputy Hadbad running that 74U as well. He's actually the first
like
one
World
I've
at
seen not
War
have the
didn't
laser,
really click with me all that much. It was there was some fun to be had in it, but not exactly the best Call of Duty ever. World War II was just like it got stale fast.
Not just running one weapon. We're seeing snipers. We're seeing LMGs. We even saw some shotguns early on in this game. In Team Deathmatch, you can pretty much run any gun that you want and play yourself, right?
Black Ops 4 was just like, eh.
Help out the squad. Gataga, this guy's been playing Call of Duty for a very long time. The French monster, he was picking up some big kills. Moving on, you see
it was like I did a lot in Black Ops 4, and I did a lot of videos on Black Ops 4, but
in sight, and he's just trying to pick up those kills. He was running the M4.
But to be honest, though, Black Ops 4 was just like I said, it was like eh at best. Modern Warfare has been probably one of my favorites. Now that at first at launch it was like Modern Warfare was rough. Now that there's a lot more maps and everything, Modern Warfare is actually really good. It's in the best state it's ever been in. This is looking pretty good so far. Like I said, I want to get hands on with it. So we'll see. We'll see how it actually runs in like the open beta and everything. If I can get early access into that beta, definitely I will stream it. Like I said. Oh God, Hardpoint is not a fan favorite. Everybody just camps like some. I don't like Hardpoint. Can't stand this game mode.
Awesome. Now with a different mode, we'll see how this one will play out.
Every time I have to do a challenge in this game mode, it's just like, oh, it's like I'm banging my head against the wall.
Pros sort of take this on the way the spawns work. You heard Maddox talk about it from our devs. You know, that old school spawn system that we love. Rotation's important. One
like the big old bear sitting there. Like,
you're going to know 10 seconds ahead of that rotation where the next hill is going to go. So hopefully that helps your team rotate to the next one.
It's basically like Warzone when you get the however you do it to where you can see where the next circle is going to be. I actually still need to look that up because I have not figured out how the hell to do that. I need to play more Warzone.
Looking back to Moscow, I digged it. That just seemed like a kind of traditional Treyarch map. Like looked like an absolute blast. You saw the different lines of sight that you could have. Like
the Uzi, man. You can that MP5. That's an MP5. What?
Havoc that you can have. We saw shotguns being used, SMGs, but now over to Ricky's, you see him really messing with the MP5, and we saw
I
there's a
like
wild card
that
where you can
angle
put up
on
to,
that. You
like,
can't
8
really see what the hell you're
attachments on it. You
customizing.
can see
It
how
should
stacked
be,
he's trying to make this
yeah,
gun
it should
right
be
now.
more
I mean,
like
just looking through those
a little bit more
attachments,
like
you had
that.
one that did 100
Like you can
plus
have a little bit of
150%
angle on it, but not
vehicle
like
damage,
so
maybe
much.
if
Just
you
like
really wanna
you
have
know,
a
bring it
weapon
in.
to deal with those score streaks, you can.
I will
So it
admit
looks like he's just
the
trying to load into
aesthetic
a
of
game
the characters on this
No,
having
he's trying to
like
get
you know
set
like
up, but excited
jackets
to
and
see
everything and not having just the regular soldier
win
get
that
up.
map,
I am liking
in
that.
an objective
I am liking that a
Well,
lot
it'll be
more.
different than what we saw in Kill Confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah, like as much as Kill Confirmed has an objective, it's
Because
still
I
very-
mean,
I know,
Modern
maybe it's a
Warfare,
little-
unless you
maybe a
got
little
the
set up.
the
Yeah,
DLC
TDM
characters,
exactly.
you're
Whereas
looking
there's
like
a little
generic
bit more
soldier
rival
guy,
rhythm to
dude
something
or
like
chick,
Hardpoint.
and it's like, eh.
We'll see, because this is obviously a show match in every sense of the word. Players just trying to, well, get content for their particular content channels and just
No
enjoy
animation
the
on the
new
slide
game.
of the barrel, really.
As we're waiting on the official launch in the beta later in the year, we might be starting it off with Deputy Have That as we head to Angola, Central Africa
Oh, shit.
satellite. It's Hardpoint on with the Deputy.
See what Enable can do.
So
Going
I'm
through his
seeing
settings
the
right
same
now.
settings that's in
He's
Modern
got
Warfare
Mud
in
Dog, he's
there.
got Kismet on his
Okay.
team. This looks like a pretty good Hardpoint squad.
Okay.
Is right away that Hardpoint pops. Something that we saw this year was like a 10-second sort of cooldown before it sort of started. This time you don't have that.
Okay, well, I'm dead.
Just get right into the mix. Just get right into it. Scum's on the other team. Yeah.
Okay.
As you see the smokes coming out.
Just yelling at
You heard the
yeet.
smokes are strong in Cold War.
There are just smokes everywhere as people are trying to get in and lock
This is
the
why I
point.
hate this
Well,
game mode,
somebody
because
already
that's
hit the
all
point
it is
early.
just
It's
run and
the
die,
Scar
run
4,
and die,
Bobby
run
Hoff,
and die,
final
run
little
and die.
point
But
gone
it's just,
through.
you're just looking at the same
Split
shit
as
while
well,
you're just
but-
dying 50 times over again.
Yeah, looks like he rocking the XM4.
And then they get up on top of the hill and everybody just camps on top of the
Nice
hill
shots
and starts
from
shooting at it. It's like, eh.
And that's what I'm excited to see. Is see the,
Or
you know, the next Hardpoint
you have people
10
jumping in
seconds
at you,
before this,
and then you
they
just
do
get
one
your
pop.
ass
So
kicked that
I
way.
want
It's
to
just,
see that,
ugh.
what that looks like.
Game mode's a
Shane
pain in the
has that
ass.
74U still out.
What's like?
And there we go. It looks like, yeah, with 10 seconds left, you'd see it on your minimap.
I know you highlighted the AK-74U. You love it. It's been a fan favorite for ages. Do you have like a, I don't know, favorite gun of what you've seen so far? Is that it?
It's 74U or the 74? Because I feel like, or the 47, the AK-47. Because I feel like the AK-47, it gets lost in a lot of Call of Duty titles at times because usually it's known as that super heavy hitting, but what does that come along with? It's typically a lot of recoil. So I wanna
No,
see how
no,
it
no,
performs
no,
in this
no.
title.
The AK-47 is known as the shit gun. In every Call of Duty, it is the shittiest gun. Even in Battlefield's also. Actually, Rainbow Six Siege is like the only game that makes the AK-47 viable.
One clean burst in, but I think he had
The
3-4
M16,
players who were trying to
where's
do it.
my
Let's stick
M4
with
though?
his POV for a second if we can. UAV up, M16 in hand. I think this is like the first burst gun we've really seen in all the POVs we've checked out.
Yeah, there was a burst pistol. I think it was called the Diamatti that we saw. The burst pistol is always really strong secondaries. But you see the next comes up. An elimination comes in, and it looks like he wants to edit this a little bit. He's talking a lot about the stock. It looks like he's going to go with the tactical stock. I don't know what it does.
Just give me, you just throw a red dot
Just to
on
highlight
it.
though, still a cool
Throw a red
feature
dot.
in this particular title. The fact
If you
it's
have it
on the
unlocked,
fly,
though, that's the
right?
other
Edit
thing.
attachments inside of the game, really tweak and find that sweet spot you're looking for.
Ooh. What is this weapon that Legion is rocking? I like this scope
Huh.
as well, switching it up.
Yeah, he was finding the long lines.
Looks like a marksman rifle or
It's only got
something.
20 bullets in the clip, but it seems like it's hitting very, very hard.
Yeah, marksman rifle.
Oh, it looks like a semi-auto. At least it sounds that way. But he's going up against Sim. He's going up against Nick, Kismet. There are some stacked squadrons in this game.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like randomized at first or if they were joining particular teams, but
I don't know what gun it is, but that was a marksman rifle. This is another marksman rifle. So he's run that mid to long.
21. So the focus, unfortunately, for his squad has not necessarily been on the objective, but you live and you learn.
Everybody's getting really excited when they have Chump on there.
Boom. All right.
Yeah, that's been one common theme we've heard from like 3 different people now. Like, oh, we have the king on our squad. That feels good.
King Scumper?
That's really cram.
The Scumpa Jumper?
Mad shit after this.
with the sniper out in the dunes, out in the hills. Gives you a lot of cover. Can use that landscape to your advantage. And as well, Drifter.
You know there's gonna be a bunch of
shot
people
right there on the top.
camping out.
So yeah, some of those like bits
Camping
of
out on
cover
those
you can
dunes.
get are nutty, but the Testy with a little quick scope, but yeah, frustrated
Ooh.
that the stuff connects. And yeah, you'll be watching his sniping vids probably the entire year. Is this? Yeah, just at first glance, like it just looks like like sniping's back. Like
Man.
sniping
looks really fun in this title.
It's really snappy. You
Yeah,
know, like
yeah.
the aim down sight. Like
It's
we,
like-
we saw that last year a bit with marksman
I'm
rifles.
so
not
damn
as much, really.
focused.
I think at times with the
The return of
AX-50
the
Modern
gaming
Warfare, but,
glasses.
you know, as you said, with
It's
that
gotta
wild card,
happen.
you can sort of stack it.
No, it looks very.
gonna happen, it's
very
gotta
snappy.
happen.
And speaking of snappy, Testy.
If I can get him to set
snapping
right.
now.
There we
Two
go.
are gonna drop. Third in front. He's gonna get fried as well as hit after hit after
Boom.
hit.
And I'm actually curious. It doesn't look like it, but one thing Treyarch loves to do with snipers is they don't put aim assist on it, right? Compared to other Call of Duty titles that typically have it, Treyarch says no, and it does not look like you have that aim assist. So it's gonna definitely take some adjustment with these snipes.
Certainly.
That's some bullshit.
Well, he's hungry for the
Black
streaks.
Ops 4 absolutely had aim assist on the sniper rifle. That's some bullshit.
He's now on 5
I know
in a row
because I
in
use
this life,
it.
So he's getting closer and closer to accruing these streaks, but just one left.
It's like aim assist is not as bad as PC players make it out to be.
Nice movement there, up to a
In all
6
honesty.
streak, napalm strike, locked and loaded.
Yeah, I think he's
Because aim assist is only
Torch him!
is only
talking about a chopper in the air.
yeah.
He's
There
trying
you
to
go.
stay away from. Was that, oh, I thought
There
that
you
was
go.
gonna be
There
a
you go.
collapse.
That's how you do it.
Napalm comes in
That's
as
how you
well.
do it.
Testy is
You
going
just
off for
aim
us.
and point
He
and
hits the
shoot.
snipe.
You just aim and click.
He burns to alive.
Just-
The subs on point as well as Testy is putting on a clinic on satellite. Finally, he's gonna
gets
drop,
caught.
but what a spree that was.
Yeah, he gets a little caught, and well, Swaggy's got the War Machine. He's got a chopper as well. His team's got a 40-point lead, so he's enjoying that. And yeah,
That player no longer has legs.
okay, there you see the flag.
Who
jacket.
needs legs?
matter, he
Who
is
needs
still dead.
legs?
I think that player might be. There might have been multiple on the point.
Could have been. Could have been.
Can't see her. She's on the hill.
Yeah, those hills are gonna be nutty, man. Like, I feel like you can
Yeah.
the bits of cover you can get.
How am I dying there? Please tell me.
Oh, Jack. He must have been up late. He seems whiny today.
Think so?
He did get back from a
He was
a
probably
wonderful-
really excited hanging out with us.
Well, he got a great vacation back from Napa yesterday. We did get to spend a little bit of time with Courage, but he's looking to Friday today, and my God, swag.
This is the map for it,
Yeah,
baby.
this is not Miami. It's a little bit easier
This
to see.
is the map.
He just
for it.
recreated the
This
trailer right
entire
there.
Team just got shredded.
He just
to bits
recreated
by
the trailer.
high-caliber rounds from a chopper gunner.
Dude, this reminds me of like Black Ops 1, dude. Like firing range,
It's a direct
just
sequel,
lighting
right?
it up.
Direct sequel. Oh my, yeah, that looked a little bit easier to line up than Miami.
I can't turn my shit.
And that was just a feast. Like a hungry hippo just gobbling up the opposition. My God, they just keep going
Is
down.
no one gonna
They're
shoot
just-
this thing?
They're just spawning in front of it and getting destroyed.
Thinking this might be a gameplay for Swag.
I think Swag's having fun. I don't know about the other team.
I see some stuff that's gonna get nerfed.
Oh, they're there. Now
There
the
are
rockets are
so
coming
many
in.
rockets coming in now. You can see in the top left how
Everybody's
much
like, "Oh,
health
fuck
his
this guy."
helicopter has.
Somebody shoot it.
Oh, hell no.
Close to getting
Boom.
taken down. There we go. Finally, he's up to 7,000 damage dealt already.
Very cool.
Make it
Well, I think
make it
his streak
even
just hit
10.
15 maybe as we left his POV.
Okay.
So, yeah, he got
They
quite a few
longer range
big
zoom
kills
sight
through
on
the
this
chopper
gun, which
gunner.
I don't really like working
Okay.
with, but I'll show you guys what it looks like
The
at
Krig.
least. 5 rockets. This is more than 5. That was a couple.
Oh yeah, it did seem like a lot of rockets to take that thing down.
Bing, bada,
But here's
bada,
that
bing.
AK-47.
Oh,
I wanted to see it
that was
in
a
play.
headshot.
Oh, well, you can tell just there it hits
Ting.
hard, but
I saw
think
him play for a half second.
Yeah, it didn't last long.
You know, sometimes that happens. We call that the Castle Curse.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We need to wrap this game up. It's like 2 hours, and I'm over here.
Trying to decipher.
It's getting to that point. It's getting to that point.
The
I see enough.
21 here with team.
Yeah, I think
I've seen the
Reese had this out
guns.
earlier, and
I've seen the
how it
maps.
looks
I've seen the modes.
Well, I think he just
Well,
got
I
hit
think
by a
he-
war
Now it's
machine.
time to open this up for the public to check it out. And I think we still got, we gotta wait like a month or two.
Teep was just blown to bits. Well, Teep, you got to focus on the objective more.
It's like fucking
this is all about, this is not
next
the
month.
TV show.
Yeah, next month is
Single
open beta.
game you ever competed in, Teep? Your ass is in the hard point.
Yeah, get in
That's
there,
what?
buddy.
1, 2, 3, 4. So it's like 4 weeks out. 4 weeks out from actually being able to check this out, try it
You're
out,
not there
do
for
everything with it.
to go in first.
You're right. But look at Bob's face, dude. He's locked in massively. Bob cracks me up.
Blink, man.
That's the Bob.
Don't drool on yourself.
But we have seen probably like more highlight plays in this particular map. When you think about what Swag was able to do with the chopper, the snipes that Testy was hitting, yeah, there have been some absurd moments.
TSC.
Enable, Deputy had bad. A nose is going down to the wire. 20-point game with 50 seconds to go on the clock.
Yeah, that game clock. I love the
Wow.
passion. I love the passion. There's that Diamante I was talking about.
I don't know if he's happy or
Ah.
not. I'm not really sure. But
I think that's the
He
thing.
was on a streak, like he was.
That was a
close to
terrible
something.
roll of the R right there.
So it looks like they can't even get the rockets off. That seems to be the problem. Yeah.
Oh.
How long does this fucking thing last?
Yeah, this thing looks very strong.
Hey, you got
Let's
it.
go, Jericho.
You got it.
The biggest play of the game. Hey, the good thing, they're only down a few points, but the chopper gunners look good.
Yeah. They certainly do.
Looks like a chopper made out of vibranium. I don't even know. Like,
what's vibranium?
isn't that the thing in like Marvel? Isn't that what it's called?
I was thinking of like, I was thinking, what's it called with, is it Wolverine, like adamantium?
Oh my God! Wolverine's adamantium. Vibranium is Captain America's shield.
Okay, all right, you metal expert. I didn't realize that. Yeah. Or I don't know what it is.
Some mineral.
Or what?
Stuff
What?
POV, you can see why several of the content creators
Oh
of
my
his team
God!
is there.
Oh, you guys! Oh, you hurt! You hurt me.
Seth's running it up, baby. Seth's running it up right now. He's having a great day.
Oh, it's a little 1600 train for Scuffy.
This makes me want to jump into Modern Warfare, but at the same time, like I tried it earlier and it was rough.
Good
People are
quality production.
bad connections on
He's
it.
just trying to find something. Someone's going off. Fearful,
Boing, gonna boing.
Fearful is just taking
Woo.
someone down with the chopper gunner. So you
No,
got
no,
attack
no, no.
helicopters.
Hut,
you have
Hutch
chopper
just
gunners
cleaned
in the air.
that copter up.
Maven, I am gonna need you to lock and load with rocket launchers.
Oh yeah, no, I'm down. That could be my secondary at all times.
Click, click, boom.
I'm gonna max that thing out.
Wow, nice shot. He's gotta watch this kill.
Oh, this is how we do it. Oh no.
Yeah, you saw it. That's just one of the ones you take on the chin. Like, all right, yeah, nice
Good
shot.
shot.
Yep.
This is the RPD rocking the LMG. Hutch continues just switch it up, try all the different weapons.
Marcus.
This game almost over.
Okay.
I just feel like I've liked of all the guns we've seen. Like,
I feel like this is just
I don't know. The
Modern
sound
Warfare.
and feel of them just looks
Like this is just like
satisfying. Yeah. Like there's just like a weightiness to kind of.
it just feels like Modern Warfare 2.0, not 2.0, but like like the an expansion pack for Modern Warfare. That's what this feels like, which is kind of great because Modern Warfare always does it better. It just goes to reiterate how wrong everybody was when they were telling me that Black Ops is so much better than Modern Warfare.
The multiplier, like you really need to have like.
And
some
now Modern
nice
Warfare
streaks. They're
1,
gonna be hard to earn.
and I can just be like, I told you
Yeah,
so.
we're
Ha
shooting
ha.
out for Hutch. As he's hitting people
Dude,
just
you do
getting
not
blown
have
to
flak
smithereens.
jacket on. It is one, and you're gone.
Oh, you got what's the metal?
Ah!
Boomer?
Ooh.
Applies perfectly to Hutch. Oh,
Shoot.
Mistakes are made, but also takes out half the enemy team.
We've
with them.
all done that. We've all done that. And I actually saw on the bottom of the screen, I really like
Wasted.
it said the percentage of damage dealt that you do, right? So when you get that elimination,
I like that.
right? So if he did 97%, like that, you did a lot of the work.
Wow, what just popped up on his screen? There were like 62 lines of text. He did a lot of stuff there, apparently, with that kill. But Marksman was the one with the nasty snipe we saw earlier in the game. We'll see if he can put on a show for us as we get to the tail end of this. Just 1.1 seconds remaining, so this could end any moment once there's a bit of contest or somebody stepping out of the hard point, but still go for the quick
Nah,
scopes.
Marksman, you don't. You had some nasty snipes. You just missed that little flick. It's okay.
Boom! See right there. Oh, they're right there. See, that's how you do
He's
it.
rebounding just fine for the victory. Hits the shots. 57 eliminations for him.
Zuma.
237 to 192 victories. We hop over to Zuma, the Italian stallion, for the moment, but just hopping through a lot of these players and some of their highlight moments. But that might have been the best map for just showing off some crazy plays so far.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm doing what I can. Like I'm playing against some pros sometimes, some really great players.
That would have been nasty if he hit that.
Man. It feels like everybody's getting comfortable, Maven.
Yeah.
Especially with these snipers.
Quickscoping is going to definitely be a thing in this game, and I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that's all you can do.
I really don't know how I feel about that.
Really good game. Puts up.
Because the scope flies up to your face so damn quick. Are we done yet?
Oh, what's that was insane. We saw the snipes.
I feel like we're done now. I feel like we've seen everything we need to see.
I feel like there was just a
now
we
just need it in our hands.
Crazy, insane plays there on satellite. We saw kill confirmed on it earlier. This time it's going to be.
I've been sitting here for 2 hours watching Call of Duty. I have not done this in a long time.
It up in the kill feed. But yeah, you can't argue. There's been a lot of variety so far and some shiny moments for sure.
And again, every single time we go to a map like satellite, you can see the different elements that you want to play around. If you don't want close quarters, you can go out into the dunes. You have that cover to play from. That's where
you have ground war.
If you want to get in everybody's face, you use the pathways, right, that we see from time to time.
So
but,
wait.
so cool
Is there going to be a Warzone segment on this,
We've
or
been doing our breakdowns post match? This one should be an easy and a fun one because there were plenty of highlight moments. Nameless, take it away, bud.
Yeah, that was
God.
one of the craziest games
We're
we've
gonna
had
do
so
this
far,
again.
if not the craziest. I mean, we saw sniper sprees. We saw players.
Okay, we're going through the recap once again on all this stuff. So let's see. What we got here? So yeah, the War Machine, that looks like a really fun thing to run around the map with and check that out. That's probably something that would fit my style of just running gun everywhere's really well. The chopper gunner also, if you really can get on that score streak, then that could definitely be an easy way of just, you pin them into their spawn points and just start slaughtering them. So no pick 10 system, I love that. It's just the MW. Like I said, this just feels like Modern Warfare, but with a Cold War skin and theme to it. I kind of love that. I do kind of love that. Now, if this game, the quick scoping feels a lot more prevalent in here. The slide feels like it does a little bit more. But it feels like you have more control over the slide at the same time too. So that's gonna be like that's gonna be the hard part about Modern Warfare is there's gonna be so many people, because you're already seeing it as of right now. People coming in and starting to use the slide mechanic more and more, and it's kind of just bugging me. I just like fighting against that is just as bad as drop shots, but I will take a slide over a drop shot, because literally, if somebody goes to slide at you, if you let go of your aim and you just hip fire, you can get a headshot. It's actually a little bit easier to deal with than just the drop shot nonsense. I kind of love that they're nerfing the shit out of the drop shot. If you're going to keep the quick scope, I mean, sure, I guess. The only thing is we've seen that backfire in Modern Warfare where quick scoping becomes an issue with campers. Like literally somebody will just sit around a corner and then snipe you and everything. So hopefully camping does not become a major issue.
New modes coming up into Cold War multiplayer, VIP Escort. There are a few updates for everyone that we
got
wanted
this
to
mode.
go over with you guys about free post-launch content and how Cold War is built for the PlayStation 5.
So Treyarch has committed to continuing to deliver a lot of content for free as part of Black Ops Cold War's post-launch seasons. Stuff like new maps, new modes, new base weapons.
Oh,
and
okay.
more
So
will
yes,
be rolled
it's
out
the
for
same
free
package deal
for
as like
players
Modern
across
Warfare.
the post-launch seasons of the game, just like Modern Warfare did last year.
This is awesome. So does that mean that just by playing, I can keep getting access to all sorts of new multiplayer content every few
Yes, you can.
Yeah, exactly. And from what I've been told, Treyarch's got solid plans for post-launch multiplayer content.
It's not a
and
season
they're gonna
pass, it's
roll
a
out
battle
lot more detail
pass.
on this before launch.
Jess, you've got the knowledge hookup.
I know
So
it.
a lot of people are also wondering how Black
She might be
Ops
reading
Cold
from a
War will take
teleprompter.
advantage of the next-gen consoles and specifically the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, right. And these new console
PS5.
years are always super exciting because devs can bring fans these awesome experiences in all their glory by using the power of these new consoles.
Ooh,
Treyarch
ray
are
tracing.
focused on taking advantage of 5 key features for
3D
Black Ops
audio.
fans. First off,
DualSense.
higher refresh rate. Cold War can take advantage of
120.
PS5's ability to run at 120 hertz. So if you've got a display that's 120 hertz capable,
I got
as a
144.
player, that's gonna
What
translate
now?
into cut down input lag, which is going to give you a really smooth gameplay
Dun, dun, dun,
experience.
dun.
I like the sound of that, Jess, and I know
Yeah.
resolution is always a big one for players too. Maxing out the 2 gives you this super clear, smooth image that creates an edge of multiplayer. The Treyarch crew is leveraging the additional memory that the PS5 provides so the team can build true 4K gameplay.
Yeah, and to make everything look that much
Fuck
better,
you,
the team
Xbox.
are tapping into the ray tracing tech available for PS5.
Yep.
This is
3D
all about
audio
creating
using ray
the
tracing.
most realistic lighting and effects.
DLSS.
Treyarch is using ray tracing with their photogrammetry captured environments and characters, which is when you digitally scan an object in the real world
Yes.
and recreate it nearly perfectly in game.
Are they not
It
doing
combines it
3D
with what's
audio?
called a photometric lighting system. Basically, you end up with this absolutely beautiful HDR 4K
Beautiful.
experience on the PS5 with some of the most realistic looking environments.
When can we
yet.
that
like
all sounds
face
awesome.
scan ourselves
Yes,
into the
sound
game?
and feel are
That
also
would be
just as
crazy.
important to the multiplayer experience, especially in a game like COD.
Yeah, good call. And Cold War will take advantage of both 3D audio and haptic feedback.
Yeah,
Cold War
there
takes
you go.
advantage of PS5 tech that
Yep.
allows them to create true 3D audio.
Because Xbox isn't
This
doing
creates
anything with
a
their
sound
controller.
image in front of, behind, below, and above you. In multiplayer, you're going to get the most advanced directional feedback from your environment. So weapons will sound differently
Whoa,
based on the point of
whoa.
origin. Footstep direction and distance are going to be super clear. You guys get the picture. It's all
If
designed to
it
help you know
works,
where your
because we
enemies are
all
when
know
they
how
make
audio
3D
worked in
sound
Modern
space.
Warfare until
And
they
help
patched the
translate
living
all
shit
of
out of
that
it like
into
4
literal
times over
feel.
again.
Cold War multiplayer uses every bit of
Need
the
to
haptic
feel.
feedback systems in the new DualSense controller. So the vibrations and the triggers are more advanced than they've ever been in terms of telling you exactly what's happening with the weapon in your hands or the vehicle you're driving when you play.
Damn, so this sounds like it's gonna be wild on PS5.
Ah!
Thanks for the rundown, Jess. Now let's gear up for our first look at a brand new mode called VIP Escort.
Yes, I am so excited for VIP Escort. And, you know, like we've said earlier, it's a 6v6 VIP Escort. So this time we're going to be playing on Crossroads. It's a huge map, much bigger than what we've seen before. So that's really going to affect the way that our
The
pros and
MW2
our influencers
map.
are playing. And of course, depending on which side you are on, you are either trying to kill the VIP or rescue them. So, you know, that's enough hearing about it. I really want to see some more gameplay.
This looks like a
So,
James
David,
Bond
take it
map.
away.
I'm not gonna lie.
Jess
This
just killed that.
She's crushing it.
Yeah,
She's
she
crushing
highlighted
it.
a whole haptic feedback, 4K resolution,
Boom.
3D
It's a
audio.
lot of big
sound.
words.
I don't know what's going on, but it all sounds awesome, and we can't wait to get our
I
hands
know,
on
'cause
the
I
game,
do-
but let's
I do
continue
videos on all
with
this stuff.
Awesome gameplay segment. It is the
Yeah.
multiplayer reveal. If you're just joining us, we've seen a whole array
If you're just
of
joining
gameplay.
now,
can
you
check
missed
back through VODs to check it out,
everything.
But I know most of you've been watching this the entire time, and I hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far.
Yep.
But it's the new mode. It's VIP Escort, and Joe, you should be familiar with this because
This is gonna be a pain in the
you're
ass.
very good.
Guaranteed.
I'm not.
Okay.
You basically escort me around all the time anyway.
Yeah.
Protect me.
Right. We have to
Just
protect
show
you.
it.
Get that challenge
Just
quite
show
often,
it.
right?
Just
to
come on.
take care of Maven, right? That is really important. And again, as Jess said, you're going to try to protect and extract your VIP, or you're going to try and take them down. It is an elimination-based game mode. It's 6v6. But what's interesting about this one is depending on the map, it is going to play differently. We're going to Crossroads. We haven't seen that yet, right? You're going to have vehicles that you can use. But if we switch maps, you know, we play this Miami maybe a little bit, it's going to play a lot different. And I think that's what's so exciting about this is, yes, it's a new mode, but it's also going to have different feels based on the map.
Well, let's get in to Crossroads. This one, if you were watching the developer commentary early in the broadcast, they were talking about the snowmobiles, and I think she said like one of the more satisfying things is just nailing somebody with a snowmobile. I tend to agree. I want to smash people with a snowmobile too. So this should be very cool to see. This is again one that's going to be transport vehicles, snowmobiles all over the map. This is one of the larger maps. It's a very, very large map. And yeah, I don't know what to expect. This is the first time we've really seen Eyes On with VIP, but from an overall breakdown standpoint, it sounds fun. It should be a blast.
Yeah, it sounds a lot of fun. There's a lot of ways you can win the round. There's a lot of different ways that you could play this game. Again, also score streaks are going to be for the
Sorry, getting a little stuffy.
VIP only. They're the only person that can earn some score streaks. They're going to get a spy plane. They have 2 smokes to protect themselves as well. So if you are that VIP, you're going to have a couple of different ways that you're going to want to play.
Why are you snowmobile, please? No! Why wouldn't you get the snowmobile? See, they know what they're doing.
They know what they're doing.
Now look how slow you look, guys.
That looks awesome. It looks beautiful.
This is what we want.
Go.
Zuma, it's time to smash. Find him, hunt him.
I mean, you did donate $200.
Hit him with the snowmobile. He's already out of it. I'm very sad.
So
I was hoping he was going hunt. One person I know we can rely on to do that when we get to them later is Bobby Puff.
Yeah, he's going to try and nail some people. But again, elimination-based mode. This is going to be 1st to 4. And it sounds like an
fancy
escort.
scope.
He's already there.
I think it's over.
So the escort's there. Now they got to get him out.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. They already got him out. They got the round win. So again, we're hopping.
Oh, it's elimination mode. Okay.
But they didn't watch the point. So thank you very much.
Okay.
No, he seemed a little frustrated there, but over to Nick Merckx we go.
Why is Nick Merckx's phase logo? I guess it is.
VIP. If we can watch Nick for a
Why does it look like the
now,
Undertaker's logo?
Revive as well. As Bobby gets taken down.
Hey, Bob. Yep. I like that from Nick.
This isn't really a tactic.
No, yes it is. This is absolutely a tactic. This is called mind games. Now, do you want to do that with your teammates? More often than not, no.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. Oh, what the hell? Wait. It doesn't work. Oh no. See, this is why I can't stream just yet, because I need to figure out some of my
comparisons to
some of my stuff.
Yeah, something like Blackout or Warzone, like a BR with the
Weird
down mechanic.
Oh, he's trying to stay alive. Comes the VIP. You see the spy plane is able to help his team out.
That should have worked. That's weird. I don't want to screw with it. I'm recording right now.
That's the confidence.
Oh, he's getting baited by the down player. The smoke comes out. He's going to push on through it.
You ready for it?
Yes, I'm ready for it. Yep, there's the smoke. And I think this is really what the dev team was talking about. The smoke team, or the smoke goes out. And there we go. He is out of there. The VIP extract.
Get out of here.
Gets the kill with the pistol.
He's just leaving his team too.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm out of here.
Fuck those guys.
I'll see you guys later.
I'm gone.
And somewhere Nick is still showing Bobby extra love. But more snowmobile plays as they're pushing to get positioned by this central tower.
We win.
The shotgun hits. Oh, well, that's one way to end. So you've seen the extraction round win. There you've seen the other way of doing it, smoking the VIP player. Another way to do it.
I don't know if that was the start of the round and that VIP didn't know what they were doing.
Might have been, Joe.
Yeah,
might have been.
They lost their team the round and it may be record history.
That was a very fast round, yes. Where'd he go, Hachi?
Maybe, maybe he did it. Maybe he didn't. Ooh, look at that. That is some deep brush.
Oh, they're getting knocked.
That's a deep bush. Brush. Not bush. Brush. I mean, we are in the 80s here, but.
Chat, is there bull travel in this? No. Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. Our teammate threw.
It's probably the VIP apologizing. The VIP got taken down. I am so sorry.
Yeah.
They tried to go for a look right here. He was trying to extract.
Took his kneecaps out.
Somebody
Damn.
made the play.
Just right through the smoke. Gets the kill. Nagataga's POV. Well, he hits one shot, but his team
there you go.
drops the pistol strong enough to do it.
Wait, so they just took the snowmobile and just went forward.
Yes, snowmobile tactics are incredible, Joe.
Interesting that this is a elimination game mode. It gets me a little more interested in it.
That said 6 live versus 5.
This is like large. So I was thinking this was gonna be Battlefield. This is more like large scale Rainbow Six Siege, which is okay.
I don't believe you.
No, 100%.
Cool.
Really? Oh yeah, it was so fun. I was basically a snowmobile expert, so I'm probably gonna be good.
Oh, they're
at
in
it.
streamer house, huh?
I'm jet skied. I haven't snowmobiled.
All right. Okay. Please, I just need to see somebody catch a snowmobile to the face.
And that's what we all want. That's what everybody's trying to find.
But it's like, it's tough, because it's one of those vehicles where you're like, you know, you're wide open to gunfire, right? Like, there's not a lot of cover or anything like that. Like, it's there for the movement purely, but I'm hoping, yes, you know what to do. Maybe you hear us somehow. Please.
Go for it.
What you know? What just popped in my brain is I'm wondering what the unlocks are actually going to be. Is it just going to be the weapon attachments? Is it going to be? Well, we know it's not going to just be the weapon attachments. It's also going to be characters, weapon skins, all that stuff. Does the gold look cool? Is there cool characters to unlock? Is there cool challenges to do? Is there going to be stuff that's going to keep your interest more than just running and gunning and shooting in Omai?
First of 4 rounds, I think
That's a very big thing to keep people into the game.
Victory for Gotaga and company. And this is like,
In
this
my
is one of those
cheek.
modes though that I think it's going to take time to really showcase how awesome it is. Just in the sense of like,
Why?
you really kinda
Why
learn
am
how
I
to play
doing
this
that?
And strategies and teamwork, whereas TDM and Hardpoint Kill Confirmed, like people have played for so long. Yes, 100%.
This is going to require a lot of teamwork.
No, this actually, like, I'm into this. This seems like this could be a whole lot of fun.
There's probably going to be some insane plays.
This
I can
is-
see out of the community with like the VIP being the last.
This is actually kind of good. I gotta admit, it's selling me on this game mode of like this elimination shit. Really feels like Rainbow Six Siege without all the destruction.
I love stuff like that. Like you think about what has been
in like a large scale.
Control's sort of like Hardpoint, Dom, and Search had a kind of mixed together. Like sometimes you'll like combine some of the best features of modes, and all of a sudden this awesome mode comes out of it. This is great. Treyarch just incredibly creative, and I'm looking forward to playing this one for sure.
I'm not into it. I just want to
Yeah,
play.
so you hear all the creators talk about it. Midnight's like, I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing yet, but Priesta with the XM4.
She's not. I mean, that's Midnight though. She's totally like a TDM type of. I bet you she probably doesn't even play Battle Royale at all because she's not into that type of open world type of shit.
Priesta with the beams.
This looks like one of the first lobbies we're sort of seeing where people are figuring it out, right? You get a couple of rounds in.
Now the commentators are trying to save the game mode. I think this game mode looks interesting.
Down and, yeah, you need your team to be there.
The elimination aspect of it.
Flank comes through.
Yeah, solo missions are going to be.
You imagine a 1v3, 1v4 on this, like they were saying, and you clutch that 1v3, 1v4, ooh, just like you just ace the team, just like you would do on Siege. That's crazy. That's crazy if you can do that, especially with all the sniper rifles. You have the long distances and everything. There's some really cool stuff you could pull off in this.
We have
for sure.
A 4-0 stop. That one ended quickly, so you can see the pace of the game can be crazy. Well, when it's a 4-0 and your escort's just getting caught out.
This game mode, I don't feel like this game mode is meant to be played fast, though. I think it's meant to be played slowed down, checking corners, checking spawn points, checking snipers' nests and everything.
You know, that's the important questions, right?
You can't drive that inside there.
What sort of cosmetic horns am I
going
No, that's like one thing that's really stood out to me. Maybe it's just because like with the current game we've been playing, like there's suppressors on like everything. Like it's just nice to kind of hear the gunfire of the various guns again.
I never used a
I didn't realize how
suppressor.
much I missed it until I'm like hearing some of these guns
Sometimes
pop up.
I'll load up into a pub and I'm like, oh.
Now you're just trying to bullshit people and sell the game. Nobody uses a suppressor in Modern Warfare. I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Nah.
Now that's like the one
You
thing.
barely use a suppressor in Modern Warfare.
Whatever you want to call it, like really looking forward to testing and playing. It's just like all the new tech around.
This is actually more fun to watch than the last like 2 game modes.
Headset, like that new 3D audio stuff should be awesome. Let's go.
Snipes coming in, Sim going big. It looks like they were able to win this game. So,
Come on, Priesta.
almost heard what he said. But Priesta looks like he's the VIP trying to stay alive. He's only got 8 bullets in the clip.
I got 8 bullets left.
Take it. Take it. Take it. Just trying to get out of there. Smoke down.
It's a 3v3 though. I'm just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it.
Sniper. Sniper. Sniper.
Closed on that side. It does not look good. It's not the best.
Sniper. Ah.
Go for it.
Oh no.
I'm nervous.
Don't shoot me. I'm innocent. Don't shoot me. Oh
It
jeez.
looks so stressful to
Oh,
be
fuck.
the MVP because there's just so little you can do with the pistol. Right? Your teammates have got to make the play.
Yep.
Get that pistol. Do the pistol thing.
He's gonna attack. He's gonna
Shoot
attack.
them
He's going on
motherfuckers
the
with that
offensive.
pistol.
On the offensive.
There's only 30 seconds.
Wait, where are they?
Yeah, they gotta go.
Where are they? Oh, there he is. Oh shit.
Okay, they had one on.
Wait, is that a revolver or is it an actual? Yeah, it's an actual
Run,
pistol.
Run, Preston.
Can't even get there in time?
Strap on the Pumas
I don't
and
know.
get moving.
Can you get there? That's a great question. We haven't played this long enough.
See, that sliding is slowing you down. The sliding is totally slowing you down.
Pause the clock when he starts to distract the guys.
Oh, it does.
So pause the
Oh
clock.
shit.
Dun, dun, dun.
Looks like the rotation phase.
Oh yeah.
Celebrating the clutch.
That was only the 3rd round. I thought that was.
Yeah, no, the way he was reacting, I thought it was over. I thought
okay,
they won the
4th
whole
round.
thing. That's
I-
okay.
Is
But that's
that
what I'm
is
saying.
that
When you're the VIP, you
is
make
that the
those
new
team
Team
plays.
Foise fucking logo? Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Holy fuck, voice chat.
It's like half a granola bar in his mouth or whatever that is, just gassing up the squad.
Hit someone, hit somebody, hit somebody.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm disappointed with. Like, there has not been enough aggression with vehicles thus far.
I'm trying to see something crazy.
We gotta be almost done. Damn, man, this is gonna be a 3-hour thing. I ain't gonna be doing no let's talk after this. You're getting all my thoughts as it's happening
It's
here.
his favorite weapon. He's loving this mode. He needs some help. He's please help us. Please help me.
Did you crawl
I'm
fast?
bleeding out over here.
Dude,
I'm leaking all
Maybe
over.
it looks that way because you come so far zoomed out.
I don't know.
I think that's what it is.
I can't.
Somebody
There's
come
different
and
FOV
help
scales.
me.
It looks like you're moving quicker. Will somebody help him, please?
Haha.
Oh, the penguin's coming.
Please. Yes. Yes.
I don't know what the hell he just said, but it sounded like a peanut something. What?
No problem. They got this round. Clutch. They're clutching it.
Woo! They're gonna win. They're gonna win. You watch. They're gonna win this. They're gonna clutch it. They're gonna win it. They're gonna shoot anybody that gets in their way, and they are going to get the victory of all victories. Every victory has led to this victory that is about to come up. I'm telling you, he is going to destroy everyone in his way to get up to this helicopter. Dude, just get dropped again.
He knows it's so close. It's so close to a clip. No! So close to making the round winner.
I was really hoping he'd make that so I could go but it didn't.
The extraction was there.
He needed like one more bullet.
One more bullet.
Oh, from his POV one more time. Well, like 2 down, that one shot. So the guy that rechows, the guy, if he needed to get one more bullet.
I wish he would have went like
One
low
more
right.
bullet.
I wish he went low right.
Yeah, well, you are a mastermind of Call of Duty, Jay. You're in that position, you're clutching up.
There's no doubt in my mind. That is a W. I'm winning that round.
That's all it was. That's all it was.
Oh.
What?
They're the VIP.
Yeah, so maybe his pal here said you choked that round. We're switching who's playing.
You got the knife.
They don't know. They don't know why. They don't know why. It's because he's the. They're like trying to switch classes. He's like, why do I have a pistol here? A pistol life. What is going on right now? No, please don't die, because you will lose. Yeah.
Nice shots. Nice tags, yeah.
I kind of like that. I like the sound of that pistol.
Yeah. Smoke for smoke?
Oh, that's not good.
Don't blow yourself up.
Buttons at this point.
Yeah, I think you're accurate there, Joe.
100% just hitting buttons.
The moment when the VIP doesn't know what the fuck is going
Oh,
on.
they got the kill. I was like, where did that guy go? The snowmobile's right there. You know what to do. It doesn't matter that you're the
Oh, yeah.
You
VIP.
pick up weapons? No, you're the VIP. You're the VIP.
Es que no entiendo, gente, voy con una pistola de mierda.
Well, we're learning as he's learning. I was like, maybe you could pick up weapons that are down. You can't.
No, I figured you couldn't just because the fact that everyone we saw had a pistol. I figured
Bro, creo que no
you'd have the option.
Somebody would have tried that.
Vicious
Yeah.
shots with the pistol, yeah.
That's what you get for playing a game mode like this, though. You get trapped down. You get locked down.
Current webcam setup is I don't know how super alive, but he's going for it.
Just a 6v3, I think.
You could have had that.
Oh, dude, you hear the bullets whizzing by you. 5 versus 2.
Nah, he could have had that.
No, there was a bullet whizzing by.
It didn't hit
Yeah,
him, though.
exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Sometimes you just gotta hold it, Joe. You just gotta
Exactly. You gotta let Santa Maria take the wheel.
These lobbies today, I'd probably say
Maybe
no.
not.
Estás bug, te dice Adri, programador del juego.
Estás bug, totalmente en contacto con los designers.
En contacto con.
I'm actually really looking forward.
Vámonos, vámonos.
I feel like if you had like a especially if you had a good group, like you had your boys
Hold.
everyone's voice chat community.
Winner!
It's a 4-0 in 48 seconds or a really crazy game.
Dude, if you're a VIP, you could end up just winning the round. Like, boom.
Wait, weren't they in like a 5v2 or something?
Yeah, it came down to like a 1v2. Oh, round 7, another one.
Final round.
Toink.
Everybody's sniping.
Of course everybody's sniping because it's this type of fucking game mode.
Baby, that is your weapon right there, baby. That is
Like
your
literally,
weapon.
this is this is like Battlefield and Siege thrown together right here.
Wait, I wonder if this is when all
The
of-
two
is this
most
E
his teammate or is
polar
that all
opposite
his teammates
games,
dropped?
That's when they all died.
squishing them together into one little game mode right here. I don't know how it's. It looks fun. Looks good. I still, in all honesty though, as good as this looks, I still am kind of like all over Modern Warfare. I just love that I have my modern era, you know, guns and storyline and everything. I love that. I always love the modern era stuff. Feeling like you're a soldier in the middle of, you know, the every day that you're living.
No idea, Joe. Not sure. But I'm excited to see him use it.
They're ordering a pizza while they're streaming this. Like, what is this?
I like the circular red dots as well.
The slide's actually interesting because it feels like you do get like a little boost of speed.
It's
like
quick,
a little
yeah.
speed boost. Yeah.
Exacto, soy Giorgio, bro.
That slide does not give you a speed boost. It's holding you back.
But his team is getting.
They literally just said when you slide,
They won.
it stops you.
His whole team was dying.
Well, that was anticlimactic because he gets the angle.
Yeah, he's
he
like, hold
finds
up.
the VIP.
He's like,
he wins the
W.
round.
I love that. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up.
The clutch is there. It just took the.
All right,
kill
all right.
onto
Let's
the
wrap this up.
VIP,
Let's
but-
wrap this up. Next,
I agree.
we've seen it. We've seen it.
Go. We're the
Next.
We clutched up round 7.
Next game.
Thumbs up.
Next game mode or something.
All right, so there was a look through several of the
Yeah.
different kind of lobbies that we have going on for VIP. Hope you enjoyed.
I think
the
we've seen
mode.
everything that we
Yeah,
need
it
to
looks
see.
like kind of a mix of like Blackout and Search and Destroy. And I know I'm not perfectly summarizing that, but it looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, a lot of
it's-
clutch moments. There's going to be those big plays. Can you save your VIP? Can you be
This
the one
shit
to take
is
them
totally
down?
Modern
Yeah, the spy
Warfare,
plane, the
just with the
strokes. There's a
Cold
lot of
War
different
skin on
ways that
top
you
of
can
it.
play that map.
I'm gonna say this isn't even Blackout at this point. It doesn't look anything like Black Ops. It doesn't look anything like Black Ops.
We didn't see any of that. We had
No,
to see some
I
more
didn't
of
see
that.
They should have
nearly
just called
enough
this
depth
Call of
to
Duty Cold
snowmobiles,
War.
but
That's
there might be
really
something
what
wrong
it should
with
be.
But to break down what we
To
did
me,
see,
this
we'll
is
get
this
back
is
over
just
to him.
COD Cold War.
that was
There's
crazy. That was our
nothing
first
Black
look at
Ops about this,
VIP
other
right
than
there.
like
That
the
was that mode
storyline
is honestly
has
kinda like
Mason
Search
Woods
and
in it.
Destroy, but it's simple. It's like protect the president. You got to get your VIP to the extraction point or eliminate all of your opponents.
Yeah.
If you're on defense, just don't let the VIP get to the extraction or eliminate all your opponents as well. So let's pull up some of our highlights. And in this first time of these streamers playing it, they were trying
So
to
yeah,
figure it
yeah,
out, right? Like we saw
let's just talk for a second. So once again to Let's Talk mode here a little bit. So again, this just, I mean, to me, it totally just feels like Modern Warfare. The more I'm seeing of this, it just doesn't feel, like I said, what in the hell, other than like Mason and Woods, like maybe the characters from Black Ops, what in the hell actually is Black Ops in this? it looks different. It feels different from what we're seeing of it. You know, it's the weapons seem to be a lot better. The time to kill seems to be a lot better. The maneuvering seems like it feels like a lot better and everything. It's just the way that everything's grounded. The guns still don't really have a lot of diversity on the sound effects, I don't think. It's either a tip tip tap or kind of a dum dum dum. There's nothing, you know, that's Treyarch's thing though. They don't ever do sound all that great, but it is a lot better than Black Ops 4. So now the most interesting thing is, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly this is running off from the Black Ops 4 game engine. And then the Modern Warfare, that is running off from basically a new built from the ground up version of what was essentially the Source engine. But yeah, this is running off from, I forget what the name of the it's the older Call of Duty engine anyways. So I don't know. Like I said, this is looking good. I'm still, like, personally, I'm still invested in Modern Warfare. I just like that aesthetic, and I like that version of Call of Duty a little bit more. But this does look good. I'll definitely.
We still have. I think we're going to check out some Control, some VIP on various maps. We're getting back to. I think
we're doing another round.
Favorites. We're going to Miami. This time it is going to be VIP. So we kind of watched these players sort of learned how to play.
I'm like, I'm done. No, yeah. It's going to be like another 10-minute game, and we'll go for 3 hours.
A little bit different, right? You just came from Crossroads, where you had a much different scale map than Miami is, right? The combat's going to be a little bit different. How you're taking those fights, and unfortunately for us, Maven, there's no snowmobiles.
I was literally going to say, what about snowmobiles on Miami?
Well, it'd be a jet ski.
Streets.
It'd be a jet ski, right? I mean.
Yeah, jet ski.
Snowmobile of the sea.
The jet ski. Yeah. You're learning. You're smart. You're getting through it.
That's Maven.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're going to continue on into Miami. Check out more.
Bro, the jet ski of the ski.
We're showing off. We're just waiting on the lobby to
the
get
jet
going,
ski of the snow. But then the skidoo of the sea and everything. Like,
thoughts about, like, how can you see that load? Maybe, I don't know, evolving with time.
Oh, well, I mean, as the defense, right, you're just sort of trying to hunt the VIP. Where is he? Where's the location? That's going to be so important, is not going down without knowing where that player is. And then as the VIP, how good do those players get with the spy planes? How good do they get with the
I am spacing out because I've been watching this for too long. I like that Guitar Hero follower notification. That looks awesome.
We go. Well, thank you the subs, thank you the followers, checking out the weapons as they get ready for the next map. What is that? Minimal stock frame reduces bolts to assist faster.
It says it right in front of us. Plus 18% to sprint out.
Oh, okay.
Me too. Let's just read the pros and the cons.
Yeah, so the percentage is what we were talking about earlier, and I actually didn't notice it because I think I was looking at the wrong spot. But the percentage, again, I think that's great. Like, just let me know exactly what it's tweaking, how much it's tweaking it.
Yes.
Here we go. I love your stream. I'm really glad I came across it. Hey, appreciate that, Anissa. If you guys aren't
I love that gas.
Sean
chat. I'm just live streaming on YouTube because this was a bit of a
here we go.
event. So
back to Miami. VIP escort.
I don't even know what's my
Bobby's pool at the Blackwood Motel.
I'm excited to just see how this plays out on this map.
Evermore.
It's gonna be a little bit different.
Yeah, I mean, it's just completely different in size and scale, and that's what's been cool about hopping between all these different maps and those, just showing off the differences between these. But VIP will, yes, play very, very different here. I'm lurking through the dark alley with Ninja equipped, sneaky as a tiger.
Since I've been live.
Sneaky as a ninja.
That would work too. I don't think tigers are like super sneaky either. They just sort of.
Rawr.
Yeah.
No.
They like hunt like shit.
Yeah.
They like creep on up.
They
creep on up, and here we go over to Hutchie Hutch.
They just meow at
What's
you.
He
They don't kill.
Right now? He's got a.
It's going wow, and that.
Shotgun. AK shotty.
If you rub the belly, then they just start.
His teammates are getting smoked.
Oh, well, yeah,
it's a party. It's a party over here, Hutch. That's what's going on over here.
Yeah, welcome to the party.
And Legion is the bouncer. It says get out
Welcome to the party. Let's get this party started.
This might help. Just a reminder, the score streak's only going to be on. Get him. Someone. Okay. I was confused for a second.
Dude, it's a COD community, so everybody just teabags instinctively. That nobody actually helps each other out. It was like, oh, you died.
Well, you
Fuck
can
you.
see already, like a lot more fights are not happening like that mid street, right? Like people are in the back alleys, like
People are
lurking
like, oh,
behind trash bins.
I know how to play this game
What?
too. Right?
Party
People are like,
just
oh, there we
finished.
go.
Streets are just filled with vomit.
No, jeez.
It's Miami, man.
Okay.
No, it's because everybody's dead.
Ooh, Gotaga was making plays as the VIP.
Hakuna Matata, what?
Way over here in flank.
The big one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what everyone's trying to do.
How
Like,
far can I go?
Yeah, get me to the
Scump is on me,
outskirts
he's on
of the
body,
map.
He's way over here on A side. Like they're literally on top of
Scump
me.
is on me, so go to B.
Dude, Scump's got to be starting to slow down a little bit.
Oh, Colette?
Scump's been around for a long time.
Just barely missed.
Then again,
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
thought maybe
slowing down
Colette
as much
is
as I
an
thought I was
It's an
going
elbow.
to.
There could be some
So, I
environment
guess Scump.
stuff.
So I think
that
Scump's a
was
little bit
just
younger than I
choking,
am. So
Unfortunately for him,
Okay.
Be in trouble.
he doesn't miss much, but when he does, it is painful.
I don't know how that didn't.
No, yeah, really doesn't.
No, not much at all.
Looks like it's on Marksman trying to clutch on up for his team. Was in a 1v4.
is this game mode going to be a little
Runs
bit
out of bullets
quicker?
right there. 2 quick rounds to the opposing team.
I think this game mode may be a little bit quicker. So this is going to be
Who is this?
Yeah, exactly.
Shot him right in the
Snapper
ass.
Teeth just got smoked.
right in the left
Shot
butt
there for
cheek.
VIP. You see the
The
pistol
boost.
coming in clutch.
The next one is. What it just said revealed.
Right up
something.
there. What?
Or is that because the UAV was
Maybe
out?
spy plane. Probably a spy
I
plane.
wish I understood.
Probably a spy plane.
Yeah,
Shit.
no, I think you're right.
I don't understand the
Well,
rules.
that's what we're saying. Like, it's
You
just
played it for 4 minutes.
It's a new mode.
Yeah.
New mode. You're gonna have to learn.
Okay, well now you're gonna get to understand it, Marksman.
Oh, this is the.
Timmy the Telltale Man. What?
Some people are slow learners. Some people are fast. Tim, that's a fast learner.
Oh no. I
Well,
mean,
he
yeah,
typically
totally.
learns where you can jump off the map quickly and where you can't.
Yes.
What's the fall damage in the game?
You can, if you're Tim, you can fall off everywhere.
Anything and
He
everything.
will test your game out to see just how badly you can lose at it. Oh.
Oh, this is the Tundra, but he's got some different. He's got iron sight. This is the iron sight.
Yeah, I was like, what am I looking at?
It's an iron sight Tundra. Is Tim gonna be a good teammate? No, he
Well, I think he tried to be.
he tried to be. He tried to be real quick.
Yeah, they're coming from spawn.
Yeah, I think he was trying to figure out maybe how to put a scope.
I don't
on
think
his
he knows
gun,
how
because the
to.
next thing he was gonna be acquiring.
He's still figuring that out.
Oh, big Bob
That's
comes in for
advanced tech.
Noah. And Noah's the VIP.
Incoming lethal grenade.
All of his teammates are dropping around him.
Oh, you got
There's a nade on
trackers.
top. He goes in to try and melee him, gets a hit, but gets dropped.
That was kind of nasty. Jack, what was that flank, dude?
Kinda was.
Jack, I'm gonna need you to just
AK-74U coming in.
so good.
Ooh, the turnaround right there.
Yeah,
You see that from
no,
Noah's
he
point
went
of
for the
view.
pistol shots, maybe gets the knock, but he was thinking, I'm gonna beat this man to the floor.
No, it's probably not going to be in CDL settings because of that.
Oh, is it Marky B? Re-signed as the coach of the Toronto Ultra, one of the most famous Scottishmen alive.
Oi.
And Midnight is alone as the VIP
And he's also Scottish.
in a 1v2.
Oh, wow!
Almost
Surprise!
a place.
Surprise!
Plot
Oh, I think
twist.
this was the point. I think we just watched this. I think this was it.
Yeah.
Just from a different point of view. Oh, you see the revive coming in?
Oh my god.
Oh, he had the
Imagine
knife
if he was
out as
still
well.
rezzing when you got there, you'd have
I'm
got
not
the
gonna lie to
win.
you.
Yeah, if he catches,
Oh,
catches him on the
that
res,
would've
just
been
maybe.
so dope.
I
Just
now have
maybe.
friends. Hello, friends. How goes it? Great. I do not think I have cold-blooded, so that's not a good situation to be in, is it?
There's been a lot more activity towards this side of the map. Yeah.
Frank and Beans.
That's right. They're
Butters
down.
is
I
nuts
forgot.
with the
The
sniper.
beans are gone. Just Frank now.
Oh, Butter Noisy. Okay, yeah.
But
Okay,
that
I
was
know
clean.
you.
Little snap.
Yeah.
I got you, bro. I got you.
I couldn't see. I couldn't figure out what the hell. Yeah.
The comms coming in.
I was like looking for her name. I'm like, I know this girl. Oh yeah.
Do you know how to play the piano?
I've seen her on YouTube
Yes.
before.
With the keys.
Like
I don't know
videos.
how to play it.
You do?
I don't know how to
There's
play
a-
it well.
There's a piano there. No, you just remind me
Do,
of the
do,
piano
do, do.
player.
Why is that? Why do I remind you of a piano player?
Man, I do. I really want to get in on this. I do want to check this out.
All right, yeah. Whole squad was there.
Oh, well, that was a fast 4-0. We saw
I'm really
this
not.
map as well.
I'm not ready to give
you're
up
learning
Modern
some stuff
Warfare
about the
just
map.
yet, because I am having a lot of fun with Modern
Yeah, I think she
Warfare.
thought she was, like, clear on
But
that
yeah,
side.
I definitely
Yeah,
want to
okay,
check this
somebody
out.
comes mantling and soaring on over.
I want to see this.
He'll drop, and now Prestige is key. We were first on with him, just trying to really go through his chat, answer a lot of questions, talk about what he's enjoying about the game.
Yeah.
Pistol just a little bit. Can't hit. Yeah, no. What he's
That
not as many bullets.
that pistol sucks ass. Has nothing but hit markers.
See the kill cams coming in. This looks like that XM4.
I think you can
Nice
pick
shots
up guns.
with
I don't
it.
know why I didn't do that. I could have picked up that guy's gun right there. No, there's no weapon inspection.
Maybe. We're not sure.
I don't think you can.
It would make sense.
No.
But like, I thought we saw someone try to do it and they couldn't. Where you going?
It would make sense to be able to do that, but to keep the
Rambo Ray loves winning.
keep the balance.
And
Ooh!
nice shots.
Doesn't he have like the most second places of anyone of all time outside like JCap?
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Wow, second place, just second place. Just
That was apologize.
Ray, I love you. We're gonna
Doesn't
golf.
he?
Damn.
Golf,
Oh, he smokes me. Yeah, we played the other day. I think I shot like a 115.
The second
shot
place, man.
72. He was like a 1 over par.
That's the wingman.
40 over
That's the
par.
ultimate wingman.
He's teaching me slowly.
I will get absolutely.
He's got the Tundra. He's got the 74U. That is that's a quick game. That is a nice round. It starts with that snipe.
Are we done?
Yeah, I like the pace.
Okay, we're at the 3-hour mark. This Call of Duty event has to be done
Cruise
by
through
now.
games, hop
We
back
got
in,
to be
play
done.
another. And that's, I mean, that's
We
what we
gotta
love
be
about
done by now.
Call of Duty. I mean, we outside of talking like VR or something. We talk about
Ah.
it's about like that fast
All
action.
right.
Get me in, get me out. Let me have some
Any
fun
other
now.
information?
This looks like
Any other
another
information that we need to know? That we are going to know.
Yeah, and I'm sure if it's one of
Anything
those things,
else?
You know, we're going up to 4. I'm sure a lot of the times it's going to slow down a little bit. People are going to figure it out, but I'm sure it's one of those things they can up the round win count if they need to.
Yeah.
You just heard him say, I think VIP is the greatest mode he's ever played before.
That's what I heard.
Yep. No. Yeah. Yep.
It's good stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ripped through Miami. It was
I speak Italian.
66
I know what that Spanish
VIP.
guy just
we
said.
Continue to cruise on with the action. I think we still have 2 to 3 more maps and modes we're
We
going
got
to
a
check
lot
on.
going.
We still haven't seen Control yet, and Control was kind of a fan favorite, one we really fell in love with when that debuted back in Black Ops 4. So
Wait, we're
excited to see that one. But what stood out to you is maybe the biggest difference between, I don't know, Miami and the
we're
previous
still going?
Opposite
No.
of vehicles, but I mean, just a lot more
No.
close engagements, and I feel like we saw a lot more of Miami used. Right, there was a lot more action around.
I might be
box,
done
what we saw
early
in
with this
domination. It
because
was
I'm
cool
just
to-
like
again,
I'm
you're
like
seeing
I
our
see
players, our
enough.
content
I
creators
see
really start
enough.
to figure
It's not that I hate it. It's not that
100%.
I'm negative on it.
We're
I
going to
just
toss it right over to Anthony Wheeler.
this is like Call of Duty
Thanks,
Championship
Clint. And
weekend,
also, we're
and
learning
just seeing just so much and just being like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. I'm liking the look of it. I am just like I'm sitting here for too long watching other people just running around doing stuff. So this is this is interesting. Open beta in like 3 weeks, 4 weeks, something like that. So I think there is an early access to the open beta. I probably won't get in on that because I don't think I'm gonna have this pre-order or anything like that. I'm thinking there's early access to it or something. That's usually how it goes. I don't know for that for sure. You can't quote me on that, but you go look it up. It'll be on the storefronts, whether it's Steam or no, Blizzard store. What is it? Blizzard something or other, Activision Blizzard storefront on the PC, PSN, Xbox Live. Go on there and check around for like the Ultimate Edition or something, and you'll probably end up seeing the or a pre-order bonus on the normal standard edition. You'll end up seeing like early access to the beta or whatever. They did just have it on there earlier, but again, I've been sitting here for like 3 hours watching all this stuff, so it's like, if they show anything else, I'll pop this video back on real quick and just get my thoughts on that. But for now, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's like I said, a 3-hour video. Yeah, maybe I'll. What I'll do is I'll probably if there is anything else after this, then I will I will probably put it into another video, like a proper Let's Talk video, or the next time that they put out a trailer, then I'll go over that. But yeah, this is it looks good. It's got my interest, so I'm going to I think I'm gonna wrap it up here though. I don't need to do the whole 3.5 hour stream of what they're doing. But yeah, this should be interesting to see all the weapons, how the game feels, because that's gonna be a huge one for me. If the game does not feel right in my hands, then it just throws me all off, and it just makes me not as interested in the game. But so far, from what I'm seeing of it, it looks like it feels right. It looks good graphically, and the guns and attachments that I want to be there are there. So everything seems to check out. Just the next thing up is just to test drive it. So yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now. I will be back with more content of Call of Duty Cold War in the very near future. And if you made it this far through a three hour video, my goodness, definitely I must be doing something that's entertaining you. So please, it'd help out a lot if you hit that sub button. You can hit the thumbs up also, the bell, and to let you know when I post up something live or post up something public of a video and go live and all that stuff. But on top of that, yeah, I guess the only thing else I can say is thanks for tuning in, thanks for stopping by, and as always, I'll see ya next time. I need to stop the recording. Okay.